Yo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My hair's getting longer again. It's getting there. It's getting there, it's getting there. So, almost done eating. I actually was able to start eating earlier. So that's good. But, it's Sunday. So that's a thing. I feel kind of weird today. I don't know. Let me go fill my water real quick. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, choices to be made. There are choices to be made for today. Like, what game am I gonna play? Couple choices there. Could also just do a little bit of video watching. That's also a choice we could make. But either way, I think we're gonna start off with a little something from the mail. And I think almost ready to go. Just double checking things here. Make sure that looks good. Okay. I hope, hopefully. There's a bunch of things in the works right now. It's kind of exciting. But at the same time, there's other things in the works that might take away from that. So I don't know how to feel about everything that's happening. That said, it is happening, so. Let me just make sure things are set all right. It seems to be. Oh, let's go down here. I have a thing. I have a thing in the mail. From the mail. And it's from Japan. Don't worry, it's not an anime figure or whatever. It's definitely not that. I can assure you that much at least. I'm pretty sure I know what's in it at least. Scissors are there. Okay, that works. You like that ASMR scissor noise? Oh shit. The most relaxing of relaxing. Actually, that might not be true. There's Donkey Kong Country's got some great music, and this one from DKC2 is also quite solid. So, which side's better to open here? Oh, looks like the top is the way to go. I might even just be able to peel this, actually. I might not even need scissors. I am a little worried about the condition of the item in here, because this bag does not feel like it's very padded at all, but hopefully the item inside is still in alright condition. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so the item itself is bubble wrapped, so should be okay, I think. Should be at least somewhat decent. Such a nice day today. It was actually warm finally. Yesterday and today have been nice warm days, which is cool, of course, always good. Alright. Moment of truth. Okay, okay, okay. So we have some bubbly wrap. Some boobly wrap. Let's see what's the best way to get this done. There's some tape on the top, bottom. Let's go with the top. Top looks like the best spot. This one looks pretty good, actually. I was a little worried about the condition based on the paper bag, but this is looking nice. This is looking real nice. Vicious! Yo. What's up? Okay. We got the bubbly wrap. Mostly done. Wow, this actually is a really nice condition so far. So, oh man, this looks really nice. Okay, let me just show it to you first. Now the only issue is the sticker here. It's not that bad though. It's not like a really obnoxious in the middle of it sticker, and the box is quite solid. No big flap annoyances. I think this is a sticker here, but you almost can't even tell. It almost feels like it's supposed to be there. So, but it looks real good. Looks real good. And the thing about this one is I've actually never seen it on eBay until I saw this for the first time. And you know, a lot of stuff has been sort of went above the range that I think is acceptable price-wise because of well, because shipping either jumped up a crap load since COVID stuff, or people are just paying more than I think things are worth now. This is, let's open up the flap and find out. I know what it is. You should probably be able to tell what it is because of this, but it is a Japanese Nintendo 64 game, fully complete, in box, with manual. And again, it's a game, this is actually in such good condition. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to read the manual, but See, I'm looking through if there's any interesting pictures. It looks like, I don't know if it's a casino or if it's a pinball game or some combination. I think it's casino, slot machines and things. But as I was saying, I basically have never seen it before. When I saw it on eBay, I was like, I've never even seen that N64 Japanese game before. And if you know anything about me, I've been in the game for quite a long time at this point. So for me to not have even seen this item before is pretty rare occurrence. And then for some reason, just no one was. There was like barely any bids on it, and the shipping was not exorbitant. So I was like, am I actually pulling the trigger on this? And I did. And I'm actually really glad I did, because the condition is amazing. It's so good. Fantastic even. So I'm very excited about that. At first I was worried because of the paper bag it was in, but I guess it was enough, just the wrapping, and then held it together really well. So that's... I'm actually pretty fucking stoked about that, I have to say. Now that said, vicious. The question is, there's a couple potential ways we can go from here. We can either go back to Electronic Super Joy. We can go to Tetris 99. For some reason, I feel not opposed to doing Tetris today. I think I would rather do T99 over PPT2 though. And then if there's more people in chat, I'd be down to do a third activity. But right now it's just you and me, so who knows? Though I do actually want to, you know what? While we're in the opening stuff mood, as it were, I have shown this on stream, but I haven't actually opened this box yet. So I actually want to open this box to make sure that it's that the insides are pretty decent. So let's actually do that right now while we're chilling. Take a quick peek. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 with a protective box, which is nice. Alright, let's open it up. Alright, first things first, manual. Manual is not in the greatest condition. It's kind of your farming pad. Are you farming gold medals and stuff? Kind of bent, but that's not too unexpected with the way that the box insides work. It's kind of hard to not have them be a little bit messed up, but cartridge looks solid too. So Angel, this actually isn't even the package. This is a follow-up. I had opened this before on stream, but I hadn't actually opened the box to see the insides yet until now. The package we opened, in fact, though, was a Japanese game that I had never seen before until that one time that I saw it. And even then, most of the time, I was mentioning basically that a lot of box protector got a little funky. There we go. A lot of the time since COVID, shipping on Japanese items has went basically too expensive to make it worth buying. And then I think along with people, the whole Pokemon card craze, I think in general people also that don't know what they're doing have been spending way more than they should to pay for higher prices of regular boxed games. So just farming a no other thing. An other thing. Oh, I see. Okay. So, at least since there's two of you here, I do have a question on, I have several questions actually in mind. I have some questions for Twitch chat to try and decide. And, I mean, let's just start out with one right away. Right? This is like an 8. I've tried to make up some questions myself here instead of going with typical, like, is a straw one hole or two? Like, nah. That's too lame. That's too lame. We need some of our own stuff. We need some of our own stuff. You know what I mean? So, with that said. With that said. What is going on here? Hold on. That was weird. Okay. I feel like my shit is getting all sorts of fucky right now. Sorry, I apologize, but for some reason, they're being kind of weird. Here, let's just do it this way. Just do it this way. Yo. So, question 1. Let's do it with Q1. Question 1. Chicago. So this is like, this question is like, if you had to choose one for the rest of your life, right? If you could only have one of these options for the rest of your life, in terms between these two options, for pizza, if you could only ever have cheese, no toppings, versus Chicago style, Chicago deep dish pizza of any kind. This is the question. This is the question. I kind of know what my answer is on this. But I think the way that some people would approach this would be, if they're a person that doesn't really have pizza that much anyway, they might go with deep dish here because then they can have any kinds of toppings they want. But if there's someone that has pizza a lot, that changes it, right? Because it's like, okay, well, either you hate Chicago deep dish, so you're just gonna have to deal with cheese forever, or you're like, I don't like just cheese so much so that I would still rather deep dish even though I don't like it. But I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about this earlier. For myself, I think it's pretty obvious what I would choose, but I don't know about everyone else. Cheese, no toppings? Okay. You're stick with what you know is good. Cheese, no toppings? Okay. Same here. I would go cheese, no toppings. I think you need a bigger spread of folks to really get a good idea of what people feel for this one, just because I think most of chat likes pizza and has pizza often, to the point where it makes it so that it's like, alright, well, it kind of makes it easy to figure out. But okay, that one was simple. This one might be a little tougher. between apple or banana as like having a raw fruit choice. If you could only have, you know, one of these two forever. Are you a banana? Are you bananaing, or are you? Okay, that is not where I put that. Are you bananaing, or are you appling? Banana. This one, I honestly don't know. I don't know which one I would choose here. I think I'd have to think about this for quite a while. I think, apple versus banana forever. Now, this obviously doesn't count other fruits and stuff, but apple versus banana is tough. I like them both. They're probably my favorite fruits. I have one of each, or try to have one of each every day. And so the thing is, like with apples, you can kind of get more of a range of flavors, right? Because you have different types of apples, where banana, it's pretty much just like banana. But banana, I feel like, is more... I feel like I'm more down to have bananas than I am apples at like any given moment. Like if there was any given moment and you're like apple or banana, I feel like that averaged out, I would more often choose banana, just because sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want my hands to get sticky, or, you know, because sometimes apples are juicy, or you're like, oh, is that apple washed? And like, does it have stuff on it? Or apples like I feel like are more prone to, when you get them, having like bruises and things like that, which is annoying. Where bananas, I feel like it's not that hard to not like when you go to a store and get bananas, I feel like it's easier to get bananas that aren't like bruised and such. So I'm leaning towards banana here. I think I would end up choosing banana, but I would severely miss my apples. I think that's where it comes down to for me. I would miss the apples, but I think end of the day, I'm choosing banana. Okay. Alright. Wait, what the heck? Fucking paint. MS Paint. Alright. Question 3. You've only ever seen me eat apples on stream. Well, when I used to not really have apples as often. I used to have apples. Here's what I used to do. When I was going into the office, I would have banana at lunch, sometimes an apple at lunch, or an apple in the afternoon, then a banana in the evening. Then, because those were like, I could get them for like free at the office. I could get bananas and apples for free at the office, which was kind of sweet. But then when at home, because of COVID, I actually had to buy my own fruit. And for some reason, I just ended up going like, oh, banana at lunch, apple in the evening. I don't really remember what made me decide that. I think peanut butter and banana being a good combo is why I did that. But peanut butter is good with apple too, so I don't know. But banana with lunch, apple in the evening. Because I guess an apple feels like more sweet and juicy, and maybe that's why I wanted to. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting call. Okay, so here I'm going. This is another. You have to choose between one versus the other forever. Now this one is like, I think not as big of a deal because you're probably not going to have these that often anyway, right? But you know what I mean? Like between these, what do you go with? Pop-Tart or toaster strudel? You go Pop-Tart? I'm holding my tongue for a moment here. Neither sunglasses. Yeah, that's why I feel like this one isn't that big of a deal, because I feel like you only have these things when you're in like late elementary school into like middle school, early high school. And even then, personally, I usually wasn't even having them for breakfast. It would almost be like a snack or dessert, just because of how, like, you know, not good for you they are. I also think most people have had more Pop-Tarts than toaster strudels, so my expectation would be that Pop-Tarts would be the choice. But yeah, okay. Seems like that's sort of where you guys are going with that too. And I would do the same. I would be Pop-Tart. I would have, if for whatever reason I was having like a, neither is not a choice. But when these questions are like, if you were to then be having to choose to have one of these forever, like whenever you would go to have these. Anyway, that one was fairly easy, I think. That's a pretty easy one. All right. Next one. This is breakfast related. I guess technically it isn't, but English muffin versus. This doesn't even feel that fair. But maybe there's those super English muffin fans out there. You know what I mean? Personally, I think this is an easy choice. I for sure am Team Bagel. I'm Team Bagel all the way. English muffins, I used to have semi-often. Not even that, not even really semi-often. It's not even the right way to choose it, but I mean, just come on, bagel? How can you not choose bagel here? Right? I feel like it's just 100% always gonna be bagel. It's just gotta be. It just has to be. Has to be. That one's too easy. Let's change it. Let's go like, what would be a better one here? What would be more fair? English muffin versus what would be more fair? A regular muffin or a croissant? What would be a better choose between? What's tougher to choose between? Let's go with muffin. Let's go regular muffin. Which, now that I think about it, why an English muffin is really not like a regular muffin at all, huh? Why is that? Why are they so different? Really? You guys would go regular muffin, huh? That's interesting. You guys saying muffin. I think I would go English muffin. Because an English muffin, in my mind, you can almost have it operate as a worse bagel. In terms of, like, you can put eggs in it, you could put peanut butter in it, you could put regular butter in it, that kind of thing. But a muffin is, like, very much more, in my mind, like, I mean, there can be, like, not incredibly unhealthy muffins, but then they're just, like, weird. Like, when I think of muffins, I usually end up thinking of, like, I guess poppy seed muffins aren't that bad, but I end up thinking of muffins that are, like, got, like, cinnamon things on, you know, like coffee cake almost on it, or blueberries. I guess blueberries aren't that bad either. Chat went with muffin. I went with English muffin. Okay, let's try this then. Let's try croissant. How does that work for you? Is that a yes, no? You go English muffin now? French toast OP. Yeah, we're not getting to that level though. That when you start bringing in French toast, then it's like, okay, now you're having a completely different conversation. Now you're going like French toast, waffles, pancakes type of discussion. You know what I mean? What of elemental? English muffin versus croissant. Yeah, this one I think is more fair. English muffin versus muffin is kind of a fair one too. This is a tough one. You go croissant. Interesting. Personally, for me, I think I would end up going English muffin again. I've never been a big croissant guy. Maybe that's just because they're usually so buttery and whatnot that I feel like it feels like inherently extra unhealthy to me or something. I'm not sure. But I've definitely been... I would definitely go English muffin myself. But I can understand why you would go croissant. So that's fair. That's fair as well. Okay, since we're on this discussion, now let's go. So we've done English muffin versus muffin. We've done, you know, croissant versus English muffin. Now, what about muffin versus croissant? Oh, they're kind of in opposite order compared to the poll, but that's okay. I think here, English croissant versus regular muffin. Muffin versus regular croissant. Croissant. You go croissant. Okay. Okay. I'm holding my choice for a moment until you guys filter in. Oh, 2 is muffin. Whoops, 2 is muffin. 2 is muffin. My bad, my bad. I confused myself. I confused myself. Here, let's do this. Technology. Croissant versus muffin. I think I'm going muffin here. Kind of same idea as before. In terms of, I've just never been a croissant guy. Muffins aren't that amazing to me, but muffins, there was a point in my life where I was like a mega muffin man, okay? I don't know if it was when I was late single digits age, or it was probably a little bit that, and then like early double digits, where I was eating these giant muffins from BJ's or something. They were huge, and I would have like the poppy seed one or the like cinnamony, coffee cakey, whatever it's called one. I was definitely between those. But you guys go croissant. So the croissant crew standing strong. Okay. You prefer English muffin over a regular muffin. That was for me as well, but the others actually I think ended up voting muffin over English muffin. So here's we can let's try this now, right? We have donut, and let's just start off. Where's my cursor? What the fuck? Where's my cursor? Okay. Donut and muffin. Let's start there and see how we feel. Let's start there and see how we feel. I feel like this is an easy choice personally, but it's weird because if I was going like this is a one-time meal and somehow like the more childish, like non-caring about the healthiness one, me, I think goes donut, but I think actual me goes muffin in terms of long term. Donuts are just so flexible. Okay, okay. My brain is at this point, being as old as I am at this point, I'm like wired to the one that is probably able to be more healthy long term between the two. Donuts, donut holes, jelly filled, different toppings. True. Yeah, that is fair. That's fair. Okay, okay. Now let's run the donut through a little bit of the gauntlet here based on some of the other ones we've already done, right? Let's see. So we did muffin. Let's follow up. Let's follow up. Run through. Muffins can be jelly filled and have toppings. Yeah, true. Not as often jelly filled, but definitely can have toppings. It's funny how when it gets to a certain point, based on the two choices, I don't care about unhealthiness anymore, and I just choose the one that I like more. I don't know how that works, but apparently it does. Can we all agree that bagel just like owns all of the things we've chosen though? Like I feel like bagel beating English muffin was easy. I think bagel beats muffin easy. Bagel I think beats croissant easy, and I think bagel beats donut easy. Right? Bagel's just OP. Bagel's too strong. It's too strong. Recently had some mochi donuts. I don't even know what that is. Mochi donuts? Mochi donuts. Huh. What are mochi donuts? Mochi donuts are a Japanese-American hybrid pastry known for its bouncy texture and naturally gluten-free qualities. Alright. We need someone to break the tie here. I think here I would end up going donut. I'm just a croissant hater, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a croissant hater. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a croissant hater. Oh, this next one, actually, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting one, the next one. I don't even know if this is like reasonable to have as a choice, but let's see. Let's see. It's still gonna be donut, but the second choice is gonna be a little different. I don't even know if this is really fair. I feel like this is not something that people even really have for breakfast. You know what I mean? I feel like this just isn't even fair. Like, one is something you actually would have. Well, this is something that, like, you don't have that often. Donuts it is. Okay. 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 Alright, alright. I think that's fairly convincing. But now, we're gonna change it up. It's interesting because I actually don't drink coffee or like coffee at all, but I do like coffee cake or like coffee cake muffin, coffee cake, whatever. You know what I mean? So, here we go. I think this first one's gonna be easy. But maybe I'll be surprised. Are you ready? Gone. Oh. Gone. Gone. How do you like, how do you have your eggs? How are you gonna have your eggs forever? How are you going to have your eggs forever? I think most people don't like hard-boiled, so I think this is gonna be a scrambled, but the real thing is then what do we do versus scrambled? Because there's so many different ways to have your eggs. You know? So then let's go. I think this is an easy scrambled victory. I think this is an easy scrambled. So let's cancel it. Run it back, but this time we're gonna change it up. First of all, hard-boiled, gone. Scrambled, move. Sunny side up. And then if you have another style type that you want me to like put in as an option, you can do that. I actually don't really have my eggs too many. I basically only do scrambled personally. So if there's another way that you like your eggs to be cooked, like omelet's not really fair, right? Because then you're like really including a bunch of other stuff in it, like cheese or vegetables or meat or whatever. So that's why I was trying to stick purely to like the just egg ways of making egg, you know? Boom, boom, doo. Scrambled, okay. I'm with you on that. Okay, here's one that's here's a weird one. I don't think I've ever actually seen someone have their eggs like this, but ready? Delete. Over easy. Okay, we can do that. But first, we have to go with poached. I don't think I've ever seen someone have poached eggs. Like poached egg? Yeah, on its own. Like this is how you have to have eggs for now. Oh, you typed poached, so it actually counted your vote. That's funny. But you guys are actually saying one. We can redo it. We can redo it. Redo, redo. You were just like, click it because good on eggs, Benny. Yeah, yeah, see, that's the trick. This is just pure egg. Because once you start including other stuff, it makes it a little too messy. You know what I mean? On its own sort of weird, champ? Exactly. Exactly. Yes. What does over easy even mean? Oh, it's just like flipped or something? Okay. So. Take out poach. So scrambled has been the top dog, right? Or did we miss anything? I think scrambled has been undefeated so far. In terms of like just egg matchup. In terms of just egg matchup, been clear winner. Okay, you're an over easy fella. What is the difference between Sunnyside and over easy? Aren't they like fairly similar or no? Are they not similar? Is it basically just sunny side up, but then you flip it over so that you get both sides? Okay. Oh, okay. I think I would still go scrambled, but yeah, I'm just an easy boy scrambled mode. I don't like the idea of the yolk being like runny and stuff. I don't think I would want anything to do with that. But if there's like a over easy, basically as long as it's cooked, basically as long as it's, I wouldn't like the runny like juices and whatever. That's not my style. That's not my style, for sure. I think what I've learned about myself is that for the most part, I want my food to be like, I want what I'm eating to be just what it is and not like multiple things or not like very contrasting. I feel like that's how I end up eating most things, is where it's like, if I want my thing to be crunchy, I want it to be completely crunchy. I don't want it to be crunchy and then like random soft things. Or like peanut butter sandwich, I want my peanut butter sandwich to be, you know, soft and, you know, you chew it and that's it. Not like have crunchy peanut butter which just like changes everything. So all of a sudden I'm crunching out of nowhere. The only thing that isn't exactly like that, I guess, would be when I have the yogurt with granola. But since I put in so much granola that I know it's going to be crunchy every bite. So I don't know if that still makes sense, but anyway. Anyway. Somehow, Scrambled got only Vicious got in on that one, or Tacklon rather. Okay. So, this one isn't related to food, but this one isn't related to food, but it came to mind, so I'm gonna do it. Okay? We're just gonna run it. Mario versus Sonic. Now, this is a broad question, right? You can interpret this a lot of ways. Am I just asking about the characters? Am I asking about the video games? Am I asking about side games? Am I asking about franchise, brand, music? What am I asking about? I'm leaving that up to you. Because I think certain aspects of those questions would have me do different answers. I think character-wise, like just purely the character, I actually think Sonic is more interesting and cool. But in terms of games, like clearly Mario, right? Like clearly Mario. And then music is really tough. They both have lots of good music. Both have lots of good music. Lots of really good music. So I don't even know if I would be able to choose that. But anyway. You're not really a fan of Eve either. Okay. Well, that's good because I need to think of the next one. All of those I had written down for the most part. Some of the variations I didn't, but if you have a good one, feel free to suggest, but you have to choose. Yeah, please choose. It's so much better when people choose versus not choose. Yeah, I think overall I would end up going Mario, but as purely as character, I like Sonic more. For sure. Nice. Angel went Sonic. Okay. Okay, now it's interesting. Now it's interesting. Oh, I forgot to have my vitamin thing, I think. Pretty sure I did forget. Let me get one of those. Real quick, like. Crunch, crunch. Apologies. Don't hide, Elemental. Get out here. Get out here and vote. Anyway, I'm getting ready for the next one. Let's see. So for the next one, I had it in my head and now I forgot it. I think the food ones tend to be more interesting. Just like Sonic? True. True. Okay, I think the food ones end up being more interesting. So let's go like... Let's go... Let's go with... I was gonna say, I don't think this is gonna be even close, but let's just do this. Cereal versus oatmeal. Cereal versus oatmeal. I mean, in terms of healthy, it's like obviously oatmeal, but in terms of like everything else, it's cereal, right? It has to be. In terms of healthy, oatmeal is like easy number one. Grog slush, good for you-ness. But in terms of, you know, variety, it has to be cereal. But pure healthy oatmeal. There are some people that really love oatmeal though. I've been trying to get myself to eat it more often. I had a good streak during part of like early COVID. I had a good oatmeal streak going because like you could buy a bunch of oatmeal and have it last a long time instead of having to go back to the store to get like whatever. I wasn't actually eating cereal, but I think I ran out of bagels or something. I don't remember. Anywho, I think this is an easy cereal. But see, it's hard. What matches up against cereal? I feel like nothing matches up against cereal that is of like similar type of food. Because like, imagine I just dropped this, right? Like this is just clearly still cereal, right? That's just clearly still cereal. I feel like I don't even need to make a poll. So then it's like, all right, well then, do you count like those like noodle, like ramen noodle-esque bowls? Like, is that what you go soup all the way? Okay, hold on then. This might actually be an interesting one. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm just a soup hater. Again, soup definitely more healthy here. Soup definitely more healthy here, but soup also has a lot of variety. Whereas the oatmeal, like, yeah, you can put fruit in it. You can put like brown sugar, cinnamon. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with it. But I feel like cereal versus oatmeal was just so obviously gonna be cereal. But soup is a massive category. Cereal is a soup. We're not going into that. We're not going into that. We're not going there. We're not going there. We're not going there. Don't start that now. Don't start that now. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Soup is a billion things, but cereal is also a lot of things. But soup is quite... Yeah, maybe I should have like narrowed it down somewhat. Is a hot dog a taco or is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich? Is a hot dog a taco? Is a taco a sandwich? Is a quesadilla a sandwich? Who knows? Who knows? I feel like those questions have been asked so many times, that's why I didn't want to do them. I feel like people have just done those a billion times. Versus Monka, true. Hold on, I need to get the poll up though. I need to get the poll up. Now, didn't even really exist until not long ago. So Monka definitely has like the traditional values, to, like the veteran status to it. But is kind of like new and spicy and fun and silly, right? Whereas regular Monka is like standard, but it's still, they both, you know what it is I think that what I just said actually sums it up well. Like Monka is like feels like more serious thinking, like what's going on here? Whereas is like feels like you're being like silly detective mode, like what's going on here? Like yeah, yes, well, if you carry by the 6 and divide by the 2 and you use the rotation of the sun and then just like is like detective, silly detective mode in my mind, and Monka is like actually thinking or like trying to understand. But the new spice of gets there. Fair enough. Is like when you catch your little host. Yeah, it's just it's got more of like a silly vibe to it. Monka feels a little more serious and like regular thinking. Regular is almost like that's kind of sus. Got a little bit of that. I don't know how this song is playing again, but whatever, it's a good one. Okay. Okay, let's go to Desert Land. Let's go. And I mean like, you know, regular, like actual cake, not like cake. Not like, you know, booty. Really? I'm a little surprised by this. I feel like many people will say pie because they feel like, I don't know. And we're not counting cupcakes, we're counting regular cakes. Like birthday cake, you know? Normal types of cakes. No love for pies is a little surprising. Usually like, you got those people that love like apple pies or pumpkin pie in the fall. Or blueberry pie or whatever. Lemon meringue pie. cakes these days are... You like both, but you think cake is slightly better. Okay. Alright. I'm not really fighting for one or the other. I actually don't really like either of them that much. I haven't had either of them in forever. Yeah, I think this one is like, for certain people it'll be hard, for other people they'll be like, yeah, I'm more of a cake guy, I'm more of a pie guy. Just kind of depends on who's here. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. We know where we stand now. How about, let's see. First of all, we're gonna keep cake in, because that was the one that most of you liked anyway. And now we need something new. So let's go cake and... I had something in mind and now I'm blanking. And I didn't write it down. Cake versus... I was thinking ice cream, but it's like they're so different, I almost didn't want to. We can, but it felt like they were so different that... I felt like there was another like pastry or baked thing that I had in mind, but we can do this while we're waiting, while I'm thinking. This is very different spectrums of dessert here. Very different spectrums of dessert. This one's hard, and no, you can't say ice cream cake, that doesn't count. There's no ice cream cake option. It's either ice cream or it's cake. I was thinking cookies. They are quite different though. There was something that was like sort of similar like stature in terms of like being one object that is cut up, that is baked or cooked. That is a dessert, but I'm struggling to remember. I don't know where it went. It came to my brain and then I lost it. Tarts? No, I don't think it was. I'm off it. Okay, so you guys like cake more. That's surprising. I feel like this is a slam dunk ice cream for me. Slam dunk ice cream. But okay. Okay, you guys are more, you guys really like your cake, huh? Those, I mean, okay, that's how it is now, you know? Everyone likes the cake. Anyway, alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay. So this is gonna be a little bit different. We're not doing cake, but we're doing something kind of similar. Cupcakes versus brownies. Cake versus Mario? No, cupcake versus brownies, because this is like, they're both like smaller individualized pieces. For me, it's interesting because if this was like, there's a cupcake and a brownie, just one of each, and I have to choose one. Actually, no, I think either way I'm doing brownie. I think either way I'm doing brownie, but for me, I usually can't have, I mean, I haven't had either of these in forever, but like when I would have these things, I usually would only have like 1-2 brownies max, and then it's too much chocolate for me because I'm not like a huge chocolate guy. And cupcakes, I don't like frosting, so cupcakes are already like just like no for me pretty much always. Like when I would have cupcakes, you know those like mini cupcakes that you would have when you were little or like at birthdays or something? I would take off the wrapping thing and I would scrape off the entire thing of frosting and have the cupcake. That's like just the cupcake part. Because I just don't like, or like leave like a very thin layer of frosting. Because I'm just not a frosting guy. All right, Baron goes. All right, I think it makes sense. Brownies. I think I'm a brownie guy. Muffin, a frostless cupcake. Not quite, because a muffin has like the hard top part. and then like the soft inside and soft bottom part. So it's like slightly different. You're not crazy by saying that. There are certainly similarities though. Okay. Cupcake versus brownies is done. We want cupcake versus something else. Or brownies versus something else. Let me think. Okay, okay. How about we do this? How about we do this? Reuse. I think this is like not fair just because the variety is too different, but let's just run it. Let's just run it to see, just to double check. I think this isn't fair just because cookies have such a wide range that it's like brownies are almost just like you can, in the sense of like what we're comparing here, it's almost like trying to compare the like chocolate based cookie that like the cookie, like the breading or whatever you would call it is the chocolate kind, versus just any other type of cookie on the planet, all of them. That's what this category feels like, and it feels like that's not very fair. I feel like this is not a fair one. So I think if we're gonna do something like this, we gotta change it. I think we have to change this one. I think it's not even worth waiting for votes. I think instead what you have to do... How are we getting this song again? This is insane. Stop that. Okay, this song's pretty dope. Here we go. We're gonna go cookies versus... This is purely because the variety of both is quite vast. Cookies versus ice cream. I think this is an interesting one. This one's actually tough. This one is tough. Because they offer very different things and they both have a large range. They both have a very large range and they both offer pretty different experiences. So I think they're a good fit to battle out. On one hand, I feel like cookies, you're more often to like be up for a cookie compared to ice cream, but ice cream's peak I feel like is higher in terms of being like, ooh, I could go for some ice cream right now, and then you're like, boom, ice cream's hits. Whereas cookies, it's like, yeah, cookies can still be great. You could be like, oh man, I want some cookies, and you have them, but like compared to like, it's a hot summer day, feeling a little warm, ice cream, like that's a different level of satisfaction. So that's tough. That's tough. I don't know. Yeah, this one's like, I think this is the toughest one so far. I think this is the toughest one so far, actually. Cookies versus ice cream. Well, if you start getting silly, if you start getting like real like, based on what I said about like you're more often to be up for cookies, then that means you would be having cookies more all season. But also, then it's like, well, ice cream, if it's in a cone, you know, can run on your hands, get sticky, that's annoying. Also, you need to have it refrigerated, whereas cookies, you don't really need that. It's not necessarily for the rest of our lives. It's more of just like choosing which one. I guess you could picture it like for what, depends on what we're choosing between, but like, let's say in this scenario, you'd be choosing between like, if you were ever having dessert or like a time where you would have a snack, like a dessert, like cookie, snack, whatever, you would have to choose between having cookies or having ice cream forever. Like, whenever you would have dessert, you would either have to have ice cream or you would have, like, that's what I'm picturing, right? Just some sort of scenario like that. That's kind of what I'm picturing. So like when we were doing eggs, it was like, oh, if you were going to be having eggs, like whenever you would have eggs, you would have to choose between this one or this one, and whichever one you choose, that's the one that you would always have to have for whenever you have eggs. So I think it's tough because you would miss ice cream a lot, but I think cookie is the correct choice. Losing ice cream is painful, but I think cookies is actually correct. Damn, cookies are just that, no, they're just OP. They're just actually that strong. They're actually that strong. Because they're around so often. You can just get them so much more easily obtainable. Okay, okay. What are some other good dessert? Like, I feel like candy is like not a good choice for doing dessert comparison. It's almost like super different. Ice cream, cookies. We did pie, we did cake, we did cupcakes, we did brownies. What else? What else could we choose between? What about like... Okay, this is completely different now, but I don't know what made me go here, but cheese and crackers versus cheese and crackers versus I want to try to make this fair. That's the tough part. I want to try to make this a fair one. Cheese and crackers versus like I don't think this is that fair, but let me just throw out some until we get somewhere, right? Let's go like cheese and crackers versus Chex Mix. Let's just go with that. Something like this. You can make suggestions yourself as well, but I need to go pee. Really? You would go Chex Mix? That's interesting. I would probably go cheese and crackers myself. But alright, so if that's the case, then let's change this up. Let's go Chex Mix versus something else. Let's go Chex Mix
Back to work.
versus I don't really know how else to word this. Like some assortment of nuts. You know what I mean? Just some sort of assortment of nuts and such. Do you think that cheese and crackers Chex Mix wasn't even close, or do you think, or was it just that you like Chex Mix more? I'm a big fan of cheese and crackers, actually. Maybe that's just because I like cheese. Ooh. Okay, I think I might have come up with a different question. Might be decent. For exactly that reason, cheese. It was close. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you guys like the nuts? I think I would go nuts here as well. So then let's go like... This is kind of out of left field, going away from the snacks that we were just doing, but... Mac and cheese versus... stuffed ravioli / shells. Fuck. Hold on. Don't start yet. I haven't pulled the poll. I can fix this. There we go. I was trying to think of two pasta type things to like face off with mac and cheese. I feel like mac and cheese versus regular pasta, it's like mac and cheese, right? Just 100%. So that's what I was trying to think of, like a pasta based thing that has something else with it that makes it a little more interesting. I typed stuffed again, not stuffed. But when you have stuffed, that kind of changes it, you know? That changes it up a little bit more. Can't believe I typed it again wrong. Stuffed. I think I go still with mac and cheese here, but I think that's just because it's easier to make and I'm lazy and that I haven't done stuffed things myself. I guess you can buy them stuffed though, right? But you can buy them basically all like pre-made and shit, and then you probably just like... I've never actually made them myself, so that's probably where I come in from a wrong angle. But okay. Alright. Do you have any that you want to suggest, or shall I keep coming up with some? Or maybe we'll just do a stretch break. It is about that time. It's an hour 20 in, hour 22 in. Might be time to stretch up. Actually. I think it is. So, since that's what I'm doing, let's head over to the subreddit and head over to PIL. Pizza in and out with laundry. I did laundry today as well. Let's check out some vidges. Let's do there's another another Apator video. Did we see this one or no? No, I don't think we did. I have to pause this though. Hold up. Gotta fix everything. Alright.
Nordic skates, a blade, a ski shoe, and ski binding. Skål.
The Norwegian deer sheet that you're still watching this guy. It's just interesting to pull him up sometimes. Interesting one to pull up sometimes. Let's go with, oh yeah, I actually wanted to watch this one. Yeah. Pakistani people trying peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the first
Peanut
time.
butter and jelly sandwich. तोबा तोबा भाई इतना बड़ा नाम ऐसे नहीं मुझे खुशदार तक पहुंच जाऊं ये नाम कंप्लीट नहीं होगा.
Trying peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the
peanut
first time.
butter and jelly sandwich के बारे में सुना है?
पेनर बटल इंजनी सर्विस
नाम थोड़ा सुना सुना सा लग रहा है अभी याद नहीं इतना.
पीनट तो वैसे मैंने सुना है कि वो मूंगफली को कहते हैं किसको.
पीनट बटर सैंड
जेली सैंडविच.
जेली सैंडविच.
इन लोगों ने पूरा खानदान का नाम रखा है इस पर. अल्लाह रहम करे.
उनको भी खाने से मतलब है, नाम से क्या है.
Peanut butter
I like that guy. Only interested in eating.
मार्सेलिस गिलमोर ने 1884 में बनाया था.
मूंगफली का ब्रेस्ट कनाडा में.
तो आज हम ट्राई करेंगे पीनट बटर एंड जेली सैंडविच जिसे आप यहाँ खुद तैयार करेंगे.
हम खुद बनाएंगे.
अच्छा चल लेकर आए ट्राई करेंगे नहीं तो आप मदद करना.
This is
तो आप
interesting.
तैयार हैं?
हाँ तैयार है.
Peanut butter is not, so from what I know, peanut butter is like not that universally eaten everywhere. I could be wrong on that, but from what I've been told or read, peanut butter is not that common of a thing people have out in other places.
ये आपके सीधे हाथ
So I
पर
feel
है
like the
bread.
peanut butter itself would like just
और
be
उनके
very
हाथ
weird
पर
for some
छोटी
people.
शीशी में पीनट बटर है और बड़ी शीशी में जेली है.
वैसे आप कह सकती थी ये महबूब है ये मंजूर है तो मसला नहीं था.
But they have names for them both.
मेरी ये रोटी हो गया, ये प्लेट हो गया, ये सालन हो गया.
अब आपने ब्रेड के 2 स्लाइसेस लेने हैं. एक पर लगाना है पीनट बटर और दूसरे पे लगाना है जेली. फिर इन्हें बंद करें और खाइए.
इतना बड़ा डबल रोटी. अगर इसको खा लेंगे तो फिर रोटी कौन खाएगा.
ये मथे इंदी.
It doesn't look like that big of bread. Actually it looks pretty decent sized. Pretty decent sized.
ये लग रहा है वैसे टेप सॉल्यूशन की तरह.
Like tape solution.
समत बाउंड की तरह.
टेस्ट करूँगा ना.
Oh, I like, dude, this guy's the baller. He's just going in fully.
इसमें उसी का पीनट का जायका आ रहा है. बिल्कुल सही बताया आपने. ये तो बहुत मीठा है.
I think the other thing here is that the type of jelly that they're given could really be like a make or break. Like if it's like a weird, like there could be much more sugary types of jellies than others. So I think that would definitely throw
ये
people
पूरा
off.
ऐसे नहीं मैंने यहाँ पे खर्च कर दिया फिर दूसरे काउंट
They're
का क्या
so
होगा?
okay, never mind.
ये अच्छा हो
Some
गया
of them
तो
look
घर पे
so
कहाँ छोड़ेंगे, फिर लेकर आओ.
delicate when spreading.
घर वाले देखें तो फिर डबल खर्चा.
The way he's holding a knife is
ये हो
interesting.
गया पीनट बटर. अब ये जेली.
It seems like they were spreading it pretty
इसमें
thin
लगाती हूँ.
too.
ये सारा यूं करके खा के देखो.
No, wait, what? Why did she put it right on? They told them
कितना
the
खुशी खुशी
directions.
बैठी हुई थी तूने मुझे बहुत दुखी कर दिया.
ये मैं लगा दूं.
कौन सा तू मेरे पे एहसान करेगी. पहले बना के देती ना तो फिर मैं मानती कि मेरे को बना के दिया.
Why is
अभी
she
जब
that
मेरे
mad about having to make it?
पाले पड़ ही गया तो मैं
It's
खुद
like not hard to
निभाऊंगी.
make.
ये इन लोगों ने वो कहते हैं चकमक और रबड़ जैसा बनाया है।
Oh, because he's doing it wrong. He's putting it right
रबर
on.
है, ये क्या बना है?
Jesus. Imagine following basic directions. Yeah, see, she's got it.
ये इस तरह बनाना है।
That one, this guy
ये
fucked
तो
it up.
उसको हमने
This dude's
कर
been a
दिया, ठीक
baller
है।
the whole time, so I'm interested. A lot of them spread both very thin.
आधा करना चाहते हैं तो आधा भी कर सकते
हाँ, वो मैं समझता हूँ तहजीब के लिहाज से अच्छा होगा।
Fat guys know what I mean.
बच्चे बच्चा
Well, everyone made it. Well, not everyone, but half of them made it correctly. Half of them.
आधा हिस्सा रखा मैंने आपके लिए, बाद में खा लेना।
Also, they could have given him bread or bread instead of like
मुझे
this.
लगता है
Like,
अगर मैं इसको ये नहीं लगाता ये लगाता तो ज़्यादा मज़ा आता।
I'm interested. I'm
हमारे
interested.
हकीमे इस तरह के माजून बेचते हैं, इसी तरह के होते हैं और उनको खींचो इस तरह रबड़ की तरह खींचे जाते हैं।
मूंगफली ना है जो जाए को सुठो लगो।
Yeah, taste the
खा जाएंगे
peanuts,
मक्खन।
baby.
वाह इसमें खाजे का जायका आ रहा है, दूसरा शिव जी का आटा है उसका ज्यादा आ रहा है।
मूंगफली तो ऐसे खाते हैं हम, मगर पता नहीं ये अच्छी नहीं क्यों लग रही है।
जायका सही है, एक जैसे बू सी आ रही है।
There's a smell.
यहाँ पे कोनों पे मैंने जेली हल्का लगाया था, तो मैंने निवाला लिया, मेरे ऐसे लग रहा था मेरे गले में फंस रहा है या ये हो रहा है। तो दूसरा जब क्योंकि बीच पे मैंने ज़्यादा लगाया था यहाँ पे, तब मैंने यहाँ से खाया, मुझे महसूस नहीं हुआ, मैंने पानी भी नहीं पिया इसी दौरान। तो ये लग रहा है कि भाई ये इसको दिक्कत देने वाला यही चीज़ है।
मेरे हिसाब से इसका निवाला ले और खट्टी मीठी का ऊपर चाय का एक ढुक बंधा लगा लें तो फिर और भी मजा
Jelly
करेंगे।
sandwich
तो
with
चाय
tea.
में
That
biscuit-
that makes sense because don't people have like biscuits or with like certain types of fruity thing? Anyway,
कहते हैं उससे ये बेहतर होगा।
मेरे हिसाब से नाश्ते के लिए इसको इस्तेमाल खा सकते हो, ज़बरदस्त है।
सही है ना था इनमें ना मेहनत
yeah,
में
sweet
भी
thing.
काश से को डबल रोटी में रखी मक्खन विझी न बस वे खाए जल्दी हलिया वेंदासीं।
ये क्यों ये बड़े डबल रोटी है, दो खा ले तो पेट भर जाएगा, या एक ही खा ले।
अदा आऊं हिकिड़ो खाई वेंदसि वधीक त मूंखे वणे कोन्हे। हिकिड़ो काफ़ी अदा ए मुंहिंजे हिसाब सां तोबा
You can
खाई
eat two of it.
डबल में
मैंने पहली दफ़ा खाया है ना, आहिस्ता आहिस्ता आगे मैं खाता जाऊँ तो फिर ये एक ही दिन में मैं खाता
Fat guy.
जहाँ एक रोटी खाती हूँ वहाँ ये दो खा लूँगी तो और मोटी हो जाऊँगी। अभी आप बुलाते हो, मैं बस में बैठ के आती हूँ, फिर टेलर में बैठ के आऊँगी।
आपने चीजें भेजी मैंने बनाया, आपका शुक्रिया। मैं तो घर पे बनाती हूँ ना, मजेदार तो नहीं होता है, यहाँ पे तो मैंने मजेदार बनाया।
Interesting that a couple of them mentioned it
बेहतरीन
as
था,
breakfast.
ज़बरदस्त, और मैं समझता हूँ अर्जेंट चीज़ था और मुझे अच्छा लगा।
पीलर मटर
एंड जेली सैंडविच।
एंड जेली सैंडविच बहुत अच्छा लगा, मजेदार लगा।
मिठास की वजह से ज़्यादा नहीं खा सकते, वैसे अच्छा है।
ॾाढो वीआईपी सुठो लॻो।
वेरी गुड नहीं, ये गुड है। वेरी गुड
It's
तो
good.
बहुत अच्छा होता है ना,
Not very
तो
good.
मैं कहूँगा अच्छा है।
सूखा ये ठोस और ऊपर से वो मूंगफली का पटर बटर चटर मटर और वो खट्टी मीठी सब सही लग रहा था।
ईअं चवंदा न कीअं ॾाढो सुठो लॻो, व्यापी लॻो, मज़ेदार आहे।
पीनट बटर एंड जेली
Too much sugar,
सैंडविच,
you get started.
तोबा तोबा भाई,
Because
इतना बड़ा
yeah, I guess
नाम,
that's true.
ऐसे नहीं मुझे खुशदार तक पहुंच जाऊं लेकिन ये नाम कंप्लीट नहीं होगा।
मखण कॾहिं कोन्हे खाधो खाजनि जो, उन लाइ करे असांखे ॾाढी सुठी लॻी। जेली बि कोन्हे खाईंदा आहियूं, उहो बि असांखे ॾाढी सुठी लॻी, बहितर लॻी।
बनाने में खाने में तो बिल्कुल मज़ा कर रहा था, सही लग रहा था।
उसको बटर को टेस्ट किया, उसको ऐसे खाने से मज़ा नहीं आया। जेली को भी खाया, वो भी मज़ा अकेला नहीं दिया, तो मिला के खाया तो सब अच्छा लगे।
मज़ेदार लगा,
I feel like
बहुत
that one
मज़ेदार
guy
लगा।
was like very
जिसको
much.
जिस टाइम खाना हो तो खुद बना के।
I feel like this guy has been very like not scientific but like very like thorough the whole time, and I appreciate that. Like how he had it in each individually, then together, but that was very peculiar with his words. It's good, but it's not very good. That kind of thing.
टाइम खाना हो तो खुद बना के खा। हाँ, ये इसका बहुत अच्छा है।
My
अरे या तो घुमाना देर कौन करना।
क्या आप इसको अपने रोजमर्रा के नाश्ते से तब्दील करेंगे?
इसके बारे में सोचना पड़ेगा।
जीअं था कंदासीं पर अहिड़ो मखण कोन्हे हथ ईंदो असांखे।
can't arrange this
एक
better.
कप चाय का होता है तो और भी मज़ा करता।
अगर कंपनी वाले मुझे कहें मेरे घर तक काटने पहुंच जाए इनकी, मैं पूरा दिन खाता रहूंगा उसे।
जी
Real.
नाज़रीन, आज का हमारा वीडियो आपको कैसा लगा?
So
अगर अच्छा लगा तो अपने दोस्तों को साथ
सब्सक्राइब कर
ये भी छोटा
I
आपके
was
लिए
surprised by the, like, when they were actually eating it in the middle, it felt like a lot of them, like half of them were like, I don't know. But then at the end of the video, when they're like, would you eat more? Like, it seemed like most of them were like, yeah, definitely, which was kind of surprising. Big Boy is a recurring character. Oh, really? I've never seen it before. So that was all new to me. Okay, so Havens, I don't know if you just got here, but we've been doing like a big stretch of like this versus that, voting on it, and I feel like we need to end it there because I don't have any others prepared. We went for like an hour plus. Yeah, I only do peanut butter, and back in the day I did peanut butter and fluff. That East Coast stuff. New England, not even really East Coast, more like northern New England, or just New England, I guess. But anyway, I think we're gonna move on to playing a game at this point. 'Cause I think I've ran through all of the scenarios of like Pop-Tart versus Toaster Strudel, English Muffin versus Muffin type things that I already had prepared, so I think we should play a game. I know, playing games on Twitch, what is that? So, do I continue electronic Super Joy, or do I jump into like some T99 or something like that? I'm gonna go fill my water. You let me know between those two. I think I want to choose between those two. T99. All right. I do want to, I think, do like that extra content of Electronic Super Joy at some point, but I'm kind of down to do some Tetris too, so I'm down for that. Oop. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I have to move everything to one monitor, so that's going to take me a moment so that I can open up the monitor space to actually play the video game. And change the category. You know, usually we don't play T99 unless there's an event, so this is kind of a rare scenario here. Which means, pretty much for the first time ever, we can actually choose what theme we're gonna play as. So I don't know which theme we're gonna go with. I don't know which theme we should go with. But I do have to wipe these glasses, and the switch has to turn on, so let it do that. All right, let's see. Switch, please. Uh-oh. I think it's gonna be bad audio. Uh-oh. Let me try to save it before you have to hear it. Okay, I saved it. Nice. Clutch. Clutch. So, should choose a theme. We have OG, but that's kind of boring. I There was something about the sound effects or something I didn't like there, but the background was annoying here. This one was pretty good. I forget what the blocks look like. Pokemon one wasn't that bad. This one was in. This one was in. This one was eh. This one had good music. I forget the squares. The last 4 actually were all good. Let's go with this one. Since Mario is dying on the 31st, let's go with this one. Excuse me. Mario is dying, so let's go with this one. See how we do. Damn long load time. Not many people playing because there's not an event. Get ready. How do I do this again? Oh yeah, I don't like this theme. I didn't realize how much I didn't like it, but I definitely don't like it. Definitely don't like it. Totally worth it, right? Totally worth it. We can actually make this into a T-spin if we get a, here we go, double T. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this one, this theme in the future. Okay. Oof, this is bad. A lot of unfortunate things happening here. Okay. Well, that's alright. We'll just kill ourselves because obviously that's not where the straight piece wanted to be. But I don't like this theme, so we're changing that anyway. What theme did I think that was? Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. Oh, so, yesterday morning, after I had breakfast, I started feeling, like, kind of dizzy and, like, headachy. I had no idea why. It was really weird. But, so it happened, like, while I was, like, kind of rolling and getting ready to run. And so I almost didn't run. I was very close to not running. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's just do it and see what happens. And I actually ended up feeling a lot better as soon as I started running, which was kind of cool. And yeah, I felt much better for like the rest of the run. It was nice. I don't really like this theme that much either, now that we're here, but it's kind of too late. Do this. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yo. I don't like the rotating noise. That's what I don't like about this one. This is silly, but I'm doing it. I could have done that better, but whatever. This. Just kill that off. Go here, 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 here. Poof. Well, this is not good. Let's just fuck everything up, I guess. Let's fuck everything up, I guess. Boom. Okay. Alright, now it's open. Okay, okay, okay. Very messy and not good, but at least we had a little bit of a chain. What up, RPV? Welcome. You did miss some action, I will say, but we were doing, I don't really even know how to describe what we were doing, but we were doing stuff. And, yeah. We're still doing stuff, but, you know, it's different now. You accidentally took a nap. How I accidentally? This is bad. We were doing an activity for a while, and now we're not, basically. Okay. The activity was basically we were like voting between different things. So like things like if you had to choose having your eggs a certain way for the rest of your life, would you have scrambled or would you have something, you know, like whatever else? Or if you had to choose between cookies and ice cream as your like dessert of choice, what would it be? That sort of thing. That was a mistake. But whatever. We're not getting anything anytime soon, so just fuck it. But how was your nap, I guess? How was your Sunday, Ben? I feel slow. Let's just crank out some Tetrises. What up? Hey, Dizzliz. How are you? I'm getting attacked here. What's this all about? I don't appreciate that. That's kind of a risky... Oh, that's not good. That's not really what I was trying to do at all. You can open it though with this, so that's fine. Not ideal, but... No, sir. That's kind of horse poop, because that's not what I did, but sure. Too late to do anything else about it. Yeah, a little unfortunate that that happened. Misplaced somehow. That straight didn't go in the right place. We went for a walk around the park a bit and then got a chocolate shake. Ooh, that's tasty. Did I get gifted a sub from Lurking? No. I somehow haven't got gifted a sub from Lurking in Ludwig's or Moon's thing. So this seems alright, but I don't really like the sound effect that much. So let's try the Paper Mario one. Because I forget. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about how I went for a run even though I didn't feel good yesterday. Like I was dizzy and stuff, but then when I went on my run, I actually felt... Like after the first couple minutes, I felt fine. I have unlocked Invictus, yeah. I usually don't even play unless there's an event, but... Nah, the Animal Crossing one's so bad, because the music's too calm. The music's too calm, so then you like don't even realize when you're like in top 10. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do this. Ain't that a good thing? No, not exact. I don't know. I don't think it's that great. It's okay, but... I didn't really do any particular strategy here. I've just been kind of messing around. I haven't done anything special. I guess I can do this and then this. Yeah, sure. We took an ADHD test. Moderate symptoms. Well, the problem with those tests are that basically everyone will look like they have moderate symptoms because of the way the tests are, because they're kind of silly. Oops, that was not exactly what I was going for, but alright. Sure. See you on KOs. Oh yeah, yeah, I do that. That's fair. I do that. I feel like most people do that though, right? Or is that not the case? T-spin. That's a creative one. I like those ones. Those ones are cool. I'm just kind of vibing. Not really doing anything special. Let's go over here actually, because then I can do this. I don't like what I have, so I'm just gonna cancel. Just cancel some of this out. Nah, this, because then this and this. This. Those online tests are about as useful as the $500 juicing machine. Yeah, accurate. Not incorrect. Okay, we're chilling. Question is, do I break this? I think I will. I think I will. This music's pretty good. The sound effects are okay. They're not amazing. They're just alright. Damn, that was kind of a smooth move to set up for a T-spin. There we go. When you clear lines, something. Sorry, I looked away. No, this, because then this. Oh, that was not what I intended. So we need to stall, kind of. Okay. Yeah, I made a dumb mistake again, which was kind of annoying. Because it's going to be impossible to get over to the right side. What about Gakko? When you clear lines, you refresh the KOs, because when you don't, it goes to someone who's baiting, blah blah blah, yeah. What did you say about, why did you mean PM and call him a, am I missing something? Yeah, this theme's okay. The sound effect's kind of annoying. I feel like there was another one that wasn't the Bowser's Fury one that I liked. But maybe not. I don't usually play this game except for the events. Maybe it was one of these ones, maybe the Pokemon one, but I guess we can go back to the Bowser's Fury. That one's pretty good. Play for a little bit, kind of chill. The thing is, RPB is that, at least before, a lot of like the ADHD tests are like, hey, so if you're talking about this thing and then you like make a noise and like that was like that's like a test. You just like you like do something that like basically anyone would turn to do and then they get freaked out. It's like, oh, that you passed. It's like, wait, what? That's not how that works. Not how that works at all. Hey, I did the thing. This song is so badass. This is not a good build right now. So let's do this and then break it. There we go. That's better. Let's go. Then we have a T-spin. Wow, I have a lot of people attacking me. I have a lot of people attacking me. My goodness. Oh, I didn't do the rotate. Why did the rotate not go through? The heck? That's annoying. Kinda not what I was doing, but alright. Run it back. Run it back, run it back. Unfortunately, again, kind of unfortunate spawns a little bit, but let's do this. That way we can get some of these. There we go. There we go. The board turns, waiting, something appears. This. Do this. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I'm glad I waited for that. Much better. Much better. Fine, break. Break it. Boom, bam, boom, bop. Boom, pow, slap, bap, bam. Bam a lamb, shmam. Thank you, man. Hey, stop that. Person had an attacker's bonus and you should switch constantly. Blue's coming, so I'm gonna do that. Worth it. Okay. Oop. No. Okay. Not a huge fan of that. But I should stop going for these T-spins probably. Probably the actual issue is that I should stop going for them right now. Yeah, right, fine. Clean Tetris. Sure. Break. It's annoying. At least I was able to make it so I could, Man, I keep fucking up. Person had an attacker bonus and you should switch around. You played T99 all weekend, you only got top 10 once, you need more practice. Yeah, whatever. It is hard to read while playing. I will say that. It's hard to read while playing the video game. I think we'll play this until next stretch break, and then maybe switch, depending on how we feel. Not whatevering you, I'm whatevering, like, me being bad, more than anything else. I should not have done that, but oh well. Okay, well, I kind of messed that placement up, but... Oof. Please stop attacking me. Yeah, da, da, da. Okay, we're fine. I'd like these people to leave me alone, maybe? Let's try to get them off you. That's cool that you've been playing, though. Have you been enjoying playing, or have you just been playing to play? Which sounds like a weird question, but I swear it makes sense. You love Tetris? Oh, nice. That's good. That's a risky decision. Kind of a dumb one too, but kind of a dumb one too, but still a little surprised that I'm getting like attacked as much as I am. Fun to get faster and learn to T-spin. Definitely fun to learn to T-spin. I'll agree with that, for sure. Alright, I gotta break this up. Let's do this, and then boom, clean. T-spin. T-spins are addictingly fun. I will agree with that. And wrong place, of course, as per usual. Okay. Boom, bam, boom. Stupid me covered the one actual hole. So let's try and not do that. This... You bought a blueberry kombucha just to try it. Sounds fancy. Sounds kind of fancy. Over here. Boom. They went away, so I should switch back off of it. Go more. Do that thing. Had some time, so I spent it. Scratch my face. Had a little bit of an itch. I can't count. Fortunate. Counting is hard. Happens. It happens, it happens. Will you hate it? I don't know. I probably would hate it, but I also hate a lot of foods that other people don't hate, so. Scratch the face, kind of fucked me up because of it, but it's alright. Fix those. What up, Afico? What's going on? What's going on here? Stop that, stop that, stop that. No, 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 no. Knock it off, knock it off. Hey, what did I just say? Stop bullying. No bully, no bully, no bully. Let me get a Tetris out of it. Thank you. Square. Continue the chain. T-spin incoming? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a bad move, but whatever. Fix. Let's do this way. As blue's coming over here. Catch. Oh, I can't count. I can't count. Alright, that's bad. Let's do this. We need that over here. Square. Let's do this because it's flat. Oh, that was a misplacement. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Hello. That's bad news. That's bad news. There we go. Fix that right up. Fix that right up. Switch sides. We're on this side now. Blue's coming, but whatever, spend it. Bad spawn there for us. We can fix it after this. We use the orange. Let's just play it safe. Hopefully that was safe. It was not exactly what we were looking for, but this to orange opens the door. Dinosaur, etc. This to red opens it still. Straight. Kind of ugly right now, so need to do some fixing with blue. This. We're gonna get pieces, but it's not gonna be fast enough, I think. We gotta spend this blue here to give us time. So we want to... Well, that's not where I wanted that to go, but we still open. We need something in, though. Okay, stall a turn. Go back. Back. Stop. Open. Green to the right. Orange to the middle. Break it up. Tetris down the side. Oh, we won. Cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was cool. This song, I forgot how good this song was. This is the music when you're surfing on the horse, the water horse guy. Alright, well... Oh, we beat Dad! Guys, we beat Dad! Ha! Take that, Dad. We beat our dad. And we beat Daddy-O. All of the dads. And we beat Mom! Look! We beat Mom and Dad. Heh. That's right. They better be paying up for my allowances going up this time. This month. And Papa Mama. Papa Mama, Daddy, Dad, Mom. So many moms and dads. Don't beat parents. How else am I supposed to assert my dominance? My time is now, old man. Your time is over. The ultimate parent, Papa Mama, true. True. We even KO'd Papa Mama. I did see your message earlier, Books V, where you said it's satisfying to watch good Tetris players, but I didn't know how to feel about that statement, because I don't feel like I'm very good. So, that's a thing. I guess we go again? We go again? Definitely kept it a little simple, and then of course that escape near the end. Now the escape near the end required some luck in terms of piece order, though it wasn't ideal. Like there was an order I was hoping for, didn't get it, and was able to still get around to it, so that's nice. Say a joke, but we're okay. Hold on. SpongeBob joke pants. SpongeBob joke pants. What do we got? Forget where we left off. What does every restaurant get when SpongeBob's behind the wheel? A drive-through. Good one, SpongeBob. Totally worth it. Obviously, it's like not that worth it, but that was totally worth it. I still got it off though. I still got the joke off. We're good, we're good. Hey, we're getting targeted. What's up with that? Let's do this, because then here, 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 here. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. To this, to this, to this, to this, to this, to this. And that, and this, that. This, that. This, that. This. There we go. Jeez. Cutting it close. Cutting it kind of close. Do that, because then I can do this. We can do like a 1 T-spin, kind of. And then break it open again, and then Tetris. Cool. Cool. Stop that. Almost flubbed there. That would have been annoying. Ay! Okay. No one saw that. No one saw anything. No one saw anything, right, guys? No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. Nothing happened over here. You saw nothing. No, sir. Nothing going on over there. I don't know what you're talking about. What noise? I didn't make a noise. You're crazy. I'm just doing the things. Fuck yeah. Do that. Poof. This way. Then this opens for either side. We're getting an orange, so fuck it. I think we'll have enough time. Do we want to be greedy? Yeah. Get a Tetris out of it now. Now clean up on aisle wherever. Okay. I should have saved that piece probably, but this. Okay. Orange. This. Oops, I almost misplaced there. That would have been ugly. A little bit ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's just do baby boy moves. Some baby boy moves. I was gonna try to do T-Spinnerino, but fine. Have it your way. No fun allowed. No fun allowed. Okay. Square incoming. Do this. I know that looked sketchy for a moment, but it was not. T-spin. Oof. No, don't do that. That would be silly. That would be silly. Yeah, this theme is dope. If that's what we're talking about. I kind of glanced over and saw people nodding something. I don't know if that's what it was, but this theme is dope. So I'm just gonna assume that that's what... Oh, I can't count. Ugh, I can't count. Counting is hard. Over there. I think another blue's coming. Yeah, that was right. Colors. This, because this. Send it. Fucking send it. Ooh, look at that perfect pile. I gotta make it ugly though. Had to mess it up or else we were gonna be in trouble. I don't think I have a lot of junk, so this might be problematic. Just trying to clear things because I'm kind of scared a little bit. That's not really what I was trying to do, but that is super not what I was doing, sir. Blue into straight. Give me a little bit of time, but still rude. We can square this into red. If I get this blue off, we're good for a little bit. Oh, no, I gotta do this. Yeah, I messed that piece up there. I messed that piece up. Did we have believers? No one even voted. Or did it didn't end in time? Cancel it! Cancel it! Yeah, no, I messed up a couple pieces there. But this theme is awesome. It's based on the news. I have it right here on this game that came out for the Switch. Mostly this part, because this was for the Wii U, but then they made it to the Switch and then also had like this bonus area, Bowser's Fury. It's almost like a mini. It's almost like a world in Odyssey. It was actually, I really liked it. We ended up, we even spent the time to 100% this part. That's how much we liked it. Yeah, that was I really liked it. It had great music, obviously. Good music, really good music. It was definitely more, it definitely played a lot like Odyssey and not like Super Mario 3D World. Much more open, and wide and stuff, and then like there's lots of stars and things. Did RPB hear the joke? I did kind of throw it in kind of quick. It was what does every restaurant get when SpongeBob's behind the wheel? A drive-through. That kind of thing. If for whatever reason you really want to, you can go back to Not past broadcasts, but highlights. I highlighted all the VODs that I played through that game of. It's technically its own game. So if you didn't play this on the Wii U, like if you didn't get a Wii U and didn't get this game, I think this is a no-brainer purchase, because then you're getting a full game that already costed like full back then. You're just getting this game, and then you're getting like another world of Odyssey almost. I mean, it's not actually Odyssey, but it's very Odyssey vibes. Very Odyssey vibes. I really enjoyed it. Dad won? Uh-oh. Dad was who KO'd us? Dad wasn't happy about me beating him. Jeez. Jeez. Dad was not happy. Yeah, Bowser's Fury was sweet. 100%ing it was pretty fun for the most part, I would say, too. There was like a couple stars that I thought were annoying, but... Mew. This. Totally worth it. Every time. Totally worth it every time. Ooh, that's a T-spin move. That was sweet. Oh! Wasn't really trying to do that, but it works, I think, if I can do this thing right that I want to do, because I never actually get to do it. Actually, this will be really easy to do. Hold on. Ready? Wait! There we go. I'm so bad at seeing those moves, so that was satisfying to get done. T-spin! Do this way. No. Do this straight. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now until the end. Boom, 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 boom. I wanna go boom, boom. Let's spend the night together. Anyway. I have an itch. We got time. It's still a little early. We got time. This is ugly stuff, but bug it. This. Oh, wait. Hey, stop that. Knock that off. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that's okay. Because we got this coming up, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't really like it, but I'm gonna do it. The blue's still coming anyway, so we're good. Yes, let me go here, here, here. Orange to the left. Stop it. I'm basically playing like one player, not even doing like the actual Tetris battling type of stuff. Basically just playing like one player. Uh-oh. Actually don't like this. So I'm gonna break it. And that was definitely a passive move of me to do, but whatever, dude. Uh-oh. People are not happy with me. So, that's a thing, I guess. I guess throw it? Sure. Kind of a weird thing I have going on here, but okay, now we're good. Sure. There's no orange coming. I don't like this move, but he did it, so... Now there is an orange coming. Ugh, gross. Really bad stuff there. Really bad stuff. Yeah, now I have to fuck it up too. Otherwise, it's gonna be more trouble. Speaking of trouble. Speaking of fucking trouble. Oh boy. Oh boy, we really screwed the pooch on that. Nah, we want to go this way. Yeah, I fucked up so many things there. It was really bad. Okay, this green. Trying to recover is the most fun anyway, right? Something like that. Something like that. Oh, get him. Oh, get him. Oh my gosh, look at the effects going everywhere. Get him. Baited. All part of the plan. All part of the plan, right, fellas? All part of the plan. Okay, that part's not so good anymore. That part's not so good anymore. Alright, we're good. We're back to being good again. Damn, I'm getting better at recovering that kind of thing. That's nice. Oh, no, 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 no. Orange is coming, so I'm gonna do this. That was not what I was going for. Alright, let's do that, I guess. Poof. 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 Baited again? On him sleeping? Maybe, maybe not. Do this. unfortunate, very unfortunate. Very bad, very bad. This way. This. This. We need a straight. Then we have the blue open and then straight down. You ready for this shit? Double T! You like that shit? You like that shit? Shit? You like that shit? That's not exactly what I was going for. Yeah, this. That's not really what I was going for. Excuse me? What was that spin? Hello? I'm tilted. I'm super tilted by that. What was that spin? The fuck? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Jinxed it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Somehow I must have like double tapped the button. Something there. I was just trying to lay it down flat, and then the straight piece would make a line break, and then I had another piece hold, I think. So that was not ideal. Yeah, I don't know. I would have needed to see the replay to see what happened there. That was odd though. That one T-spin I did though when it was fast time, that was nice. That was kind of nice. I think after this one we have to do stretch break / apple break. Stretch break, apple snack scenario. And then either we do more of this or we jump to a new game. Depending on how we feel. All up to what chat's feeling. But yeah, that was a weird one. I don't know how that happened. Let's try this thing again. Okay, if I do this is so not worth it, but I always like doing it, so I don't know. Sue me, I guess. That was cool, right? That was cool. It's kind of neat. And now, boom, we're ready for a T-spin. How you like that? How you like that? That's cool, right? That was cool, right? Oh. Yeah, okay. Such an ugly start, but okay. Screw it. Screw the rules. Does T-Spin actually send more garbage? It sends as much garbage as a Tetris does, actually. So, I guess, yes. Compared to the amount of lines it takes, it does, yeah, it does take less. In that sense. It's harder to set up and everything, though. I should probably stop. I think I'm gonna stop. For a little bit, at least. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, it clears 2 lines, but because of it being more difficult than things, it sends a Tetris's clear worth of stuff, so... The line ratio, or whatever you would want to call it, is greater. The amount that you send compared to the amount you clear is greater. Yeah. Words. Words are hard sometimes. Well, that's what I was told. I was told it sends the same amount. Usually it's not worth it because it's harder to do. In that sense, it's not worth it, for sure. But if you're good enough, which I don't consider myself good enough to do it, I do it early on because usually you're kind of safe anyway. But later on, I definitely slow down or stop completely. So I normally play for doing regular Tetris stuff later on, for sure. I used to not even be able to do them at all when I was starting playing this game, and I still don't even really play it that often. I basically only play it when there's events, like to unlock skins. Today's an exception for whatever reason we decide. Chat we wanted to do this today, so that is what we're doing. So like here, this one's easy enough where I'm just gonna do it because our stack's low as well. But yeah, sometimes I try to sneak them in. If the setup's like it's funny because I used to never be able to see them at all. And now I can like see them I wouldn't say often, but I can see them semi-regularly maybe. That might even be a stretch. Might even be a stretch. Let's do this because square in the middle is always satisfying. It's always a satisfying move to do. We're getting a little weird here, so let's kind of clean this up, I guess. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Red's coming, so do this. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Tetris. Boom, boom. Blue's coming, so do this way. 265 hours of Tetris, like 99, or like just through it, you somehow know how much you've played forever. I guess that must probably be about Tetris 99 then, right? That would be kind of weird to like know your total of like throughout ever, right? Or is that maybe not? Maybe it isn't. That was a bad choice. I should have put the green slightly different spot there. Oh no, let's go. Ooh. Oh my god. Why can't I move pieces right now? There you go. Jesus. That was ugly. Do this because red. That's not really what I was trying to do, but alright. This. I'll do it even though it's not a Tetris. Just switch sides or something. This into green on the left will open the door. No, stop it. Blue. This. Oop, that was almost silly. Do this to get a Tetris, even though I should have waited and done it with a, I should have done that with the other piece instead, but oh well. Too late. That's not where I want that to go, so I'm gonna use the square to the left instead. Not really what I wanted to do. I think that was probably even a mistake as well. Probably shouldn't have done that like that. Because now I have to use the straight over there. Alright, well, apparently that doesn't want to move there. Please, thank you. Yeah. Made the one mistake and fucked up. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying, but you know what? I did say, you know what? It's probably because we do need that break that I mentioned before. You need to teach yourself how to use the hold. Yeah, that's very important. That is super duper important to do. For sure. So, hello. Abrupt music. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever I switch to a scene that doesn't have it, it gets a little silly. All right. Let's pause for a moment and what is going on here? Let me close the game. We'll go back to a game, but we need to do a little stretch break. Apparently I was on Wi-Fi the whole time there, which is odd. I don't know why that would be the case. I think maybe it was unplugged. The hard connection wasn't plugged in at first, so we can just blame everything on that, right? Alright, so I'm gonna do a little like bathroom break, stretch break, etc. Go get a snack. So let's go to the subreddit, shall we? Let's pop over to the subreddit, see what's going on. See what's going on. Cool to watch me play. You'll stop back, check again later. Alright, cool. Have a good one. Have a good one. Good luck in your Tetrising. Should only be like 5-10 minutes, but whatever. Alright, let's pull up a video. Let's go. I think we kind of watched most of these ones, or just don't really feel them. What about these? We did the Pakistani thing. Video. Oh, this one's interesting. Abrupt music, stop. You can't even see what I'm talking about. There was a volcano that apparently is erupting in Iceland. So let's take a peek at it.
Hey there, welcome to Reykjavík Greipæðis newscast. You can perhaps see that I'm a little bit sweaty and like wet. It's not like a beautiful day today, but I'm here in Geldingardalur. It's a horrible name in any aspect, and it's not an interesting valley at all actually. But if you perhaps follow me like this, you can see that there's actually an active volcano behind me right now. This happened this night. I want to tell you more about it. It's probably the most dramatic Reykjavík Greipæðis newscast that we have ever had. It's actually safe to go down there. The rescue teams are there and they're making sure that people are not going too close to the lava. But yeah, let's go. I'm going to show you this.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool to visit. An active volcano. Kind of scary. Kind of cool. Safe, yeah. I don't know about that.
we're here right in front of this, what we call in Icelandic.
Wow, they're really close.
Geldingargos,
Whoa.
or Geldingardalsgos. It's a very small valley actually, and it's like it's the best possible situation for the eruption in Iceland. Well, in this area at least, because this lava is not going anywhere. You can see it here. It seems like mud, but it's not.
Is this too
really.
loud? It
It's
feels like it's
a
loud.
very small
Turn down a little
eruption
more.
actually. And you can see the crater over there. It feels like there's only one big crater and like two smaller ones. It's incredibly hot. It's like, I can just show you, it's like when I stand here, it's literally like I'm standing in front like an oven. To go closer would be very uncomfortable, and you can see how slowly it's just crawling here. It will of course eat up the grass in the end. But what happened yesterday?
It's fucking crazy, dude.
It erupted just before 9 o'clock in the evening, and nobody really noticed in the beginning until at 9:30. Then the first they saw the red light in the sky, and that meant that something was happening for sure.
They're
And then you
super
saw, of
close,
course, a
dude.
video.
Look at the
Yesterday,
camera
they
guy.
thought that there was gas pollution. There is a gas pollution, and the trick is, if you come here, is to have the wind in your back. So you can see how the wind is going.
Yeah, the wind's going
this
that way.
direction. It means that on the other direction, it's very likely that you will be exposure to gas pollution. So if you even think about coming here, which is before that just a hard hike, it's kind of hot here, then keep this in mind. It can be dangerous. I have to show them the helicopters here. There are two helicopters all around us right now. It can be hard to talk. The crater here is
Dude,
not that big.
what?
It's actually.
Are those people like next to the crater? Is that what I'm seeing? It has to be, right? What else would it be? What the
incredibly
fuck?
small. Those that saw the eruption at Fimmvörðuháls, they know this is very similar to that. But the lava is not that much. It's becoming like a pool of lava in this valley, and in the end, where we are walking right now,
Damn, that's a cool
this
shot.
will consume the lava.
That is a cool shot.
They think that this volcano will erupt for at least days, perhaps weeks, but they are not sure if. Yeah, I don't know. It's a field day with the helicopters. They're taking away our piece here. So.
This is a little bit chaotic.
Here. It takes hours to hike here. Luckily for me and Art, we have a press pass, so it only took us like 1 hour. But if you are even thinking about hiking here, start off like, if you have ever hiked before, then sure, it's okay. If you haven't, just don't do it. Also take with you food, water, all the clothes that you can take. And just be careful about how you step, how you walk, because this is not an easy route. It takes, like I said, hours, and it can be dangerous if you are
I'm gonna go
if you're
pee.
not experienced
Tell me if anything
enough,
cool happens.
To be honest.
Also, thank you, Dirty Bird.
The weather here is actually fine, but when you're up there on the mountains, the weather is like very windy, very wet, and just it beats you down very slowly. Wow. And now just to this. I mean, what a beauty. I have to say that, like, this is a very beautiful eruption. It's like, it's not the harsh, brutal eruption that we have so often seen. It's very slow. It's like, you can see these red rivers here. I even saw like a waterfall that reminded me on Gullfoss in Iceland. And you can even see one there. It's like everything is just so dramatic. So, this is the biggest crater, obviously. It's a new mountain, I guess. I mean, we will need to name this something. Not sure what that will be. It's incredible to hear the sound from the volcano. It's almost like a combination of like the ocean and like some brutality, like wet brutality. The craters are obviously, the biggest one are 2. The smaller one doesn't seem that violent, but this one, we've been watching it for like an hour or 2 now, and it goes stronger like for a minute, and then it goes back to kind of normal. This is safe in a way, but it's interesting. This is definitely what you would call a touristic volcano in Iceland, as long as you mind the gas pollution, and it's just breathtaking in so many ways. I mean, I don't know what to say more. I mean, the images from art will definitely tell the rest of the story. I just want to remind you, of course, on our to subscribe. Our sponsors,
Subscribe,
of course,
Pong.
Instuk Beer, and visit them, instukbeer.com, and follow us.
Alright, let's skip to when they get real close. Holy shit. Look at that, dude. What the f... God damn. Oh, okay, that's the cool shot. Yep, that, dude, volcanoes are fucking crazy. Volcanoes are fucking crazy. Look at that. What the hell? That doesn't look slow, that looks fast as fuck. Damn, that's so cool, dude. It looks like, I don't know, it kind of looks like it would taste good. You know what I mean? It looks like a filling, like some sort of like strawberry filling or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. There's apparently a live feed, so let's check that out. See how that is. Oh! Oh my god, that looks so cool. Yo, look at that shit. That's fucking sick. This is live. Wow, that's so pretty. And badass. That's so sick. Okay, sorry. I'll close it. I'll close it. It's not. You guys aren't interested. I get it. It's pretty nice though. So, I have my apple. Tastes good. Yeah. Speaking of taste good, got me an apple. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys this. This is cool. So someone, I don't even know how to describe this. Basically, someone made a video game in a font. It's orange, probably tastes best orange juice. Okay. OpenType, the common font format, actually supports simple scripts inside the font for complex characters and such. It's for things with languages that have like multiple characters that like can kind of mean the same thing. This guy wrote an entire game installed the font called Fontamon that you can play just by typing letters on the keyboard. They can't contain grayscale or bitmap, so he figured out how to fake dither vectors. The game is set in Minnesota. Yeah. Very cool. Let's watch a little video about it. So you just open up like some program that you can type in, and you select the font, and then you start typing. And you probably have to make a bigger size so you can read it.
If you're thinking to yourself, Does someone really make a video game out of a font? Then the answer is yes. Yes, they did. I'm not going to spoil the ending for you. There are actually multiple endings depending on your choices, and you can go download it for yourself and try playing it right now if you want. But let's talk about fonts because computer fonts are quite a bit more complex than they might appear. Here's a font that comes on Macs. Zapfino. It's pretty cool because it looks cool and it has some neat tricks. If you type certain letter combinations, they morph into a special form for those combinations. If you type the name of the font itself, you even get a nifty special form for the whole word. These are called glyph substitutions, where the font says that certain combinations of glyphs should be replaced by another glyph. At this point, the gears in your head are probably turning, trying to figure out how you make this into a game. The creator himself has an overview of how it works. Basically, as long as you type your input for the game, the font substitutes the string of letters with one big glyph of the whole scene. This is done without any variables or normal programming logic, because even though there theoretically is a way to write code like that in a font file, nobody thought that was a good feature to support, so it doesn't actually work in practice. So every single frame that you see in the game is a different glyph defined in the font. In the font code, there's a giant list of rules that says if you have frame 1 followed by any letter, then show frame 2 instead.
Don't APIs let you view previous characters as description?
Show frame 3 instead. And where you have a choice, then the rules are frame X followed by A is frame Y, frame X followed by B is frame Z, and frame X followed by anything else is the error scene. To save space, a couple things are done. First, sprites are defined as subroutines so that they can be reused across the font. If we see something moving in the game, that's the font reusing the same subroutine in different positions. Second, the creator made some game design decisions knowing that there's a limit on how many glyphs and rules you can have. So the game plays like a choose-your-own-adventure game where you have pretty limited freedom over what's going on. It would be pretty hard to make, say, Mario with this technique because there's a huge number of different possible scenes and there'd be no way to fit all the different paths
that makes sense.
It could take into a font file. Anyways, if creating a video game in a font file sounds like something you want to do, the creator shows how he made the game in Blender and even provides the add-on he made along with a tutorial on how to use it. It's worth checking out and the link is on screen as well as in the description below.
Man, some programmers are crazy. Some programmers are fucking crazy. Like, okay. Anyway. I don't remember what this is. Nice hat? Oh, never mind. I do remember what that is. Okay, so. We got some options. To make Mario your font, you'd have to edit the font data itself to load new. Well, the thing is that there's not enough slides or something. So we can do more $2.99. We can end the stream. We can we can play a different game. Or we can watch one of these longer videos. The Impossible Trackmania shortcut, finally done after 13 years. Could do that. Is there a primitive that's 2 bytes? Probably, I don't know. For the sake of it being small, I'm just gonna say a short, even though that's not how that works. It's a short. Yep. I kind of, do we do more Tetris? That's the question. I don't know. I kind of feel like we had some good runs. Kind of a little disappointed on my last few runs there, but could the video, I kind of want to watch this video too. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just chill out. Watch a video, shall we?
Pioneers. Throughout human history, pioneers have always been met with doubt. Those who dare to think outside the box and challenge current narratives always put themselves at risk of ridicule. As when something new arises which challenges our beliefs,
flop.
it's often easiest to laugh it off rather than to confront it. But it is because of the pioneers that our species advanced. That, despite the mockery, they believed in their ideas and proved that the impossible is indeed possible. In Trackmania speedrunning, this is no different. For over 13 years, players have continuously improved and pushed the limits of what was thought to be possible.
Volume up plus 30.
Still, despite all the advancements players made, there was one shortcut idea that remained so far-fetched that everyone thought it couldn't be done. And then, it happened.
And then?
This is the story of the impossible shortcut on Trackmania's DO7 race.
Thank you for telling me. You telling me is the best thing that you can do. Always tell me. Always tell me if you want it louder or
Let's
quieter.
start by taking a look at the track. DO7 race starts off with a series of jumps up to the first checkpoint. Then it drops down into a dirt area where you drive over this red block. This block is an engine off block that shuts off your car's engine. Once you touch it, the car will just slowly roll all the way until you reach the next checkpoint, where the engine turns back on. After that, the track takes a sharp left turn, goes through a loop, and across a high-speed platform part. And then it ends with another drop into a dirt area, a sharp turn onto the road, another engine off block, and one final sharp dirt corner, where you have just barely enough speed to reach the finish line. DO7 race is a rather unconventional track, and in order to get a good time on it, you need to master many aspects of Trackmania. But one thing was readily apparent. Driving over engine off blocks is very slow, and Trackmania is all about going as fast as possible. So already on the launch day of Trackmania Nations Forever, the player Logism managed to find a shortcut. After picking up the first checkpoint, Logism slowed down and went off the track to the right, then drove around the dirt mountain and rejoined the track just before the second checkpoint, skipping the engine off block and saving around 3 seconds. After that, he drove the best lines that he could, and he clocked in a time of 54.91, the day 1 world record. In the early days, this was the way to go fast on DO7 race. The news of the shortcut quickly spread in the community, as it was one of the first big shortcuts found in the game, and many players tried to compete for the world record in the following days. Once the dust had settled, the record had dropped over 3 seconds, now standing at a 51.66 set by Marius89. Marius had gained time consistently over Logism's run throughout the track, but the main improvements were a smoother first shortcut and also a better final turn. Players had discovered that because of the engine off block in the ending, taking a wide line in the last turn was faster, because the car would roll faster up the hill towards the finish. After Marius' record, things quieted down on DO7 for the next little while. But 1 year later, in May of 2009, the player Kubayan discovered an even faster shortcut approach. After driving through the first checkpoint, Kubayan jumped out to the right immediately and went on top of the dirt mountain instead of driving around it like the other players had done. He then beelined towards the checkpoint, bounced into it, and respawned. Doing this, he reached the checkpoint way sooner, but because he respawned, he had no speed for the next part, and he almost got caught up to again. Still, it was an overall net time gain, and he managed to hold the lead and finished with a 51.32, setting a new world record on the track. But that was just the beginning, because once other players saw the true potential of the new shortcut approach, a big world record battle ensued, and in the span of the next 2 years, The record was lowered all the way down to a 50:27 set by Epic, over 1 second faster than Kuba's original shortcut time. Epic's record though was something else. At the time he drove it in October of 2010, he had beaten the competition by a whopping 44 hundredths of a second. His run seemed close to perfect, getting a fast shortcut in the start and driving cleanly throughout the track overall, and very few players dared to challenge it. His record would go on to stand for over 3 years unbeaten, until finally, in December of 2013, a new battle ensued. This time there wasn't any big catalyst that caused the hype around DO7, but that month, several players were drawn to the track. On the 3rd of December 2013, the player Kenny KJC would be the first to strike, when he finally managed to beat Epic's legendary record, inching out just 4 hundredths of a second in the final turn, and beating one of the oldest world records in the game. Kenny himself though would not hold on to the throne for long, because just 4 days later, Ryulu entered the battle and beat Kenny's record by 4 hundredths of a second, with a 50.19 run. But only 4 days after that again, the player Racehans joined the fray and beat Ryulu with a new world record of 50.10. Ryulu though wasn't having it, and only 2 days later, he entered back with a bomb of a run, 49.87.
Oh shit, broke 50
barrier on the track, and
wait,
beating
he had to have
Racehans
done
by
something
23
different.
hundredths of a second,
That's a
without
lot.
any new strategies. Ryulu had just consistently gained time throughout the run by driving very optimally and set a very strong record on the track. But Racehans welcomed the challenge, and just 9 days later, on the 22nd of December, he entered back with a 49.83.
Okay.
This time, Racehans had gotten a near perfect start, getting far ahead of Ryulu after the respawn, and though he lost a little bit of time near the ending, he held the lead, reclaiming the DO7 world record for himself.
Damn.
After
Impressive.
a long and hard-fought battle, the world record had dropped 4 tenths lower in less than a month, but it now seemed like finally, players were starting to get close to the limit on the track, and it would be very hard to optimize DO7 further unless anything new was discovered. There had
landing
been no
home
major
starts
strategy
flying or
improvements on the
whatever.
track for over 4 years, and DO7 was in desperate need of a pioneer, someone who would dare to think outside the box and revolutionize the way the track would be played for years to come.
Gotta be some way to skip the second
Someone
engine
who would
off,
take
right?
the next step. That someone was Ryulu.
Oh?
After losing his record to Racehans again, he'd had enough of playing the track the standard way, and decided it was time to take things to the next level. Throughout his hours of playing the track, Ryulu had noticed a potential way to save a lot of time on DO7 race, by skipping the engine off block before the finish.
What I told you,
Because
skipping
if
the
you
other
managed
engine
to
block.
jump over the engine off block, your car could still accelerate through the entire last turn, and you would no longer have to slowly roll up the hill towards the finish. He thought his idea could save a lot of time, but the only way to find out was by daring to try it. He started experimenting with the idea, intentionally taking an exceptionally wide line across the platform, using all the space available to him to build up as much speed as possible towards the road. But still, even with near perfect driving, he was often a few pixels too short. After doing some analysis, Ryulu discovered that in order to skip the engine off block, he'd need to reach around 343 speed on the
How
jump.
the hell did he figure that out?
But in practice, he could mostly only get up to around 340. He was just a few millimeters away and knew that it had to be possible to get a bit more speed if everything aligned perfectly. So he decided not to waste any more time in practice and started going for runs on the track. And after only a few days of trying, on the 26th of December 2013, Ryulu completely revolutionized.
It doesn't even make sense though. If he's like, well, in practice I could only max get 340, there's no way. I'm gonna do runs anyway and magically hope it works. Like, there's something missing there, I feel like.
When he got this run on the track.
Damn, they moving. Damn, minus 03 in the start? Gee. Ooh, that was a bad spawn move. Yeah, he's behind by a lot. It doesn't really look like he's doing it. He went a little bit wider there. Oh, he made it. Just barely. Oh my goodness. He went a little wider there, right there. Damn. Nice.
Ryulu had done it.
And that wasn't even with a
49
perfect start.
flat, beating Race Hunts by 83 hundredths of a second.
That wasn't with a
and being
perfect
the
start.
First person in Trackmania
They're gonna do it
history
again.
to skip the DO7 engine off block. His run overall was solid. He fell a little bit behind Race Hunts' perfect start. But
Yeah,
he was
perfect
playing
start.
to get as many attempts to the end as possible. And with a few pixels to spare, he got across and gained everything and more back in the final turn. A tremendous discovery and achievement.
So they can break 49 then.
Ryulu's record stood for the next few
Someone's
years
gonna break
unbeaten.
49.
Whoever wanted the world
If they get
record
a
on the
perfect
track
start.
would have to face his way, and the perfection needed for the engine off skip was daunting enough to discourage most players. But in March of 2017, a familiar suspect returned to try to reclaim the record. Race Hans was back.
He
and
back.
on the 30th of March, after learning Ryulu's end approach, he too would manage to skip the engine off block.
That always looked like a tighter turn too.
Setting a new world record
Broke
of
49?
48.96. Only 2 days
What'd I
later,
tell ya?
the player Frevon made a stunning discovery on DO7.
Oh?
A potential new shortcut. Well, not exactly. It was April Fool's 2017.
Oh.
And Frevon decided to share this groundbreaking track with the community. DO7 Finish Cut. A recreation of the ending on DO7, but with a few twists. First off, he had placed boosters before the uphill, allowing you to get up to a ridiculous 370 speed on the jump, and skip the engine off block with ease. Also, the checkpoint had been removed so you wouldn't crash into it. With these two changes, Frevon
Ooh, a
showed that
Fuji?
you could
Nice.
theoretically pull off this shortcut
I just had my
jump.
golden delicious. I'm gonna say, can't. Oh. Alright, well, now we know what's happening. Now we know what's gonna
In
happen.
order to bounce towards the finish, Frevon used a technique known as a bug slide, where by landing sideways and drifting, the car will do a very sharp slide, building up a lot of speed. If you then manage to bug slide with the nose of the car pitching upwards,
So an
the
April's
underside of the
Fool's
car would
joke
bounce
led to
against the road
this
border, launching
discovery.
you into the air
That's
and
crazy.
towards the finish. Upon seeing this, everyone in the Trackmania community thought, haha, very funny Frevon, as on the original track, this shortcut was clearly impossible. Even
But
on this
was
mini
it?
track with unrealistic speed and no checkpoint to block your setup, it still took many attempts to get a run that went into the finish. And on the original track, it was even worse, as when your engine is shut off, bug sliding does not work.
Oh, so you have to
The
jump
only
over
hypothetical
and be
scenario where the
sideways?
DO7 end shortcut
That'd be
could work
insane.
would be to somehow skip the engine off block, land sideways in a bug slide, and bounce from further away with a worse approach angle right into the finish. Only 2 players in Trackmania history had ever gotten across the engine off block, and nobody in their right mind would throw away an engine off skip for this meme shortcut idea. And for the next while, the DO7
Shit.
end shortcut remained just that.
Would you apples your dad
an
buys
April
are
Fool's
sometimes
joke.
huge?
But
Big as a
throughout
cat's head.
2019, the community had a project where players collectively tried to beat all the world records on the campaign tracks in Trackmania Nations Forever. This project led Ryulu to return to the game to reclaim the DO7 record from Race Hunts, setting a
Oh,
new
shit.
world record of 48.73.
Let's go.
Still using the normal shortcut way and skipping the final engine off block. But this record also rejuvenated talks about the DO7 end shortcut, and a few players started seriously experimenting with the idea. One of those players was Dwarker. In October of 2019,
That seems
Dwarker
so hard,
started
though.
playing DO7, practicing the engine off skip and the shortcut, and all of a sudden, he had this attempt.
Oh? These are practice attempts though, so it's probably not a real run. Yeah, it's like a spawn. Look at the way that his car went though. That was silly.
For the first time, players had very real proof that the DO7 shortcut was more than just a meme or an April Fool's joke, and that it could potentially be possible. Dwarker quickly started going for it on the real map. His consistency at the engine off skip was incredible, and he could usually get an attempt at the end bounce every 30 minutes or so.
That's crazy.
But after skipping the engine off block over 100 times on DO7, something other players struggled to do just once, he still hadn't gotten a bounce into the finish.
Oh, that one was so close!
Seeing how close Dwarker was getting, Hefes decided to join the hunt on the track.
Some of those are so close. That's weird that they wouldn't have Golden Delicious though. That's a very common Apple RPB, so that's a little surprising. But you said you go to Shaw's or something? I don't really ever go there, so I don't know if that's a Shaw's thing or Golden Delicious are pretty common. I think right now I have Golden Delicious and then it's either Fuji or Gala, and then a couple of the Pink Lady crisp ones, of course. Shaw's Nodders. I've never like really shopped at Shaw's because they're usually never near me.
Try to do the DO7 shortcut.
Oh, so
Playing the
close.
track for over 250 hours each.
Oh my god,
and doing
250.
thousands of attempts. Eventually, they had both skipped the engine off block over 500 times each.
Wow.
But neither of them had gotten a bounce that flew into the finish.
That's insane.
And though they were getting so close, many spectators following their grind were starting to lose faith in the shortcut idea, and wondered if maybe it just
Who's this
wasn't
edge
possible
guy?
to go those few
He's
missing
too
centimeters
too
to reach the
pessimistic.
finish line. But Dwarker
Star
and
Market
Hefest
as well.
never lost
Yeah, I
faith.
haven't really got to any
These
of those.
pioneers continued to grind the track, as they were convinced it was just barely possible, and they wanted to prove everyone else wrong.
Oh, that one's so close. Oh, oh, no. That would make, yeah,
And
that
in
one's
December
rough.
2020,
That one
a
was
third player joined their efforts.
Ooh.
Roland. Roland had been watching them
Keep
try the
rolling,
DO7
rolling,
shortcut for a
rolling,
while,
rolling. What?
and in the tail end of 2020, he fancied trying it himself. He quickly learned the shortcut approach from Dwarker and Hefest, and soon enough, he was able to get a few engine off skips himself. And then, on the 3rd of December 2020, seemingly out of nowhere, 7 years after the first engine off skip, 3.5 years after the inception of the end shortcut, and over 1 year after Dwarker and Hefest first started trying it, Roland drove this legendary run on DO7 race.
Dude, it's always the fucking guy that comes in after two other dudes have been working on it for like hundreds of hours and they do it on like their 3rd day or something. I feel like that's what always happens in these videos. For the Trackmania ones at least. Alright, here we go. Bug slide. And oh, that's a good angle. Oh my god. He fucking did it. There it is. There it is.
Roland had done it. A perfect engine off skip combined with a perfect end bounce that sent him flying just high enough to majestically soar into the finish, setting a new world record of 45.79, shaving almost 3 seconds off the record and proving that the impossible was indeed possible. And that is where the DO7 world record stands today.
Damn.
If it hadn't been for the pioneers,
Has no one else
we might
gotten
have
it?
never seen it done. It is for those who dare to think outside the box and continuously seek for new ways to improve on DO7 that we have to thank for such an incredible story as this one. And especially Hefes and Dwarker, who dared to push onwards for over a year despite the seeming impossibility of the shortcut, because they believed in the idea. And let it stand as a reminder that when you see a new idea, to assess it critically rather than to just scoff it off as impossible. Because more often than
Called
not,
out.
someone will eventually go out there and prove you wrong. Thanks for watching. If If you like this video, then subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with when more Trackmania content is
Shout
coming
out to
and I will see you
Virtual.
all in the next video.
He's pretty
A
dope.
big thank you to all my patrons for supporting
This
this
was
channel.
the video.
Your support is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I think it's
That's all
probably
for now,
some
guys.
community ran
Until next time,
timing site.
Have a good one.
I don't know what it is though. It's not in the description. But yeah, Virtual has a lot of really cool videos about Trackmania. So, shoutouts to him on that. While we're here, let's look at some cute pictures of things. I post a lot of Sako's art in the PILs because they're so cute. Look at those adorable piplups. Cute little burbs. Oh yeah, and today is 20th anniversary of the Game Boy Advanced, which I never had one of those, by the way. I went from Game Boy Color to DS. I never had a Game Boy Advanced myself. This one's a little bit easier to follow along, but yeet. Oh, I didn't actually see this picture. Some pictures from the launch. Damn, that's some old school Mario art. Dude, look how old that dude is. He's waiting for a Game Boy. Dude, all of these people look old. Huh? Such a small store. Want to be from? Go to google.com/poop. I think I'm good. Game Boy Advance was a pretty cool console. I was jealous because my brother had one. There's a GBA prototype. Wait, that's a Wada, isn't it? Isn't that a Wada? It is. Oh. I still get sad when I think about Iwata. Such a baller. He was such a baller. Bring it in, bring it in. Okay, okay, we're good. What was the other thing I wanted to show? Oh yeah, you know what? Hold on. There's actually some good clips here from the other day. How Fred Jones, aka Fred in Scooby-Doo, says treasure. Treasure.
And they're carrying treasures from the pyramid. Before the treasures are smuggled out of the country. The stolen treasures.
Treasures? Why? How did that happen? Treasures? Treasures. That's what we're going with? Treasures? What is this one? I forget what this is. Treasures? Oh yeah, this is the Rams front office when Goff starts to underperform. Also known as the worst punishment possible.
Take him to Detroit. No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please! Anything but that! No!
Take him to Detroit. No! Oh no! What is this? Okay, we don't need to go to that one. Yeah. There was a lot of stuff over the past few days. Some very pretty art going around, of course. Was there any more videos that we wanted to watch? No. We did. We actually ended up watching most of these videos today. Nice. Nice. I don't think I'm interested in actually trying to play the font game, because I don't know. I don't think it's actually that interesting to play. It is cool that it exists and it was made and everything, but I don't think it would be that fun to actually like play myself. You know what I mean? Oh, I was thinking I might make this into an alert. Well, so there's two things here. One, this guy found that a Kirby 64 sample, the sample is actually an anti-tank gun sound. But this was the part that I was thinking of maybe making an alert. Just take like a few seconds of it. Right? That is a good one. Let me make sure I have that written down. I think there was a couple things I wanted to make, like an alert. Yeah, it was this, so I have this one written down. That's good. That, and then I think the toad thing from the other day. I need to find that one though, but that Kirby one is solid. Kirby one is solid. I don't think we're gonna watch the 43-minute credits warp Paper Mario 1000 Year Door video. I don't think we're gonna go there. There was an announcement for a physical Sonic game. I think I might have mentioned this already, but I'm kind of interested. Just because, like, I can't see this going well. And so I'm interested to, like, I don't know. Something about it is, like, alluring. I definitely want to see at least what, like, the cards look like art-wise. But I don't imagine that game will have much long success. We'll see. We'll see about that. Alright, so do you a favor, maybe. What is it? What is said favor that is being asked of? Are the Sanrio Animal Crossing cards the same as the old series? I did hear / see about that, but I don't know. We've definitely heard this song already. Skip. Definitely heard this one already. Alright, we'll hold that. I think I saw some post about that today. Amiibo, what a flop. I mean, Amiibos sold a lot, especially all the Smash ones, but I've never bought one. So you're talking about this? New Sanrio themed villagers and furniture items have arrived in Animal Crossing with a March update recently, but can you enjoy these additions without owning the Sanrio amiibo cards? It's a common question we've seen from Animal Crossing players, not to mention actually getting a hands-on copy of the amiibo cards can be difficult to have on its own. The official information from Nintendo isn't super clear. Okay. Getting Sanrio items, furniture, and clothing without amiibo cards. You can order them at any time using bells into the shopping's promotion. This is the only way to get the items in Animal Crossing to get directly. So what if you don't have amiibo cards? Well, there's nothing stopping you from getting the Sanrio items from another player who's ordered them by trading with them out of the generosity of their heart. Yes, but they released something similar when amiibo was big. One important stipulation to be aware of when trading: you cannot catalog them if you haven't scanned the cards yourself. Okay. See, I don't know. I don't know enough about Animal Crossing to know, right? Like, how am I supposed to know if these are new or not? Do you recognize them? That's like the only way. Yeah, like a lot of people like to 100% Animal Crossing. That is true. Feel like that's the only way for you to find out. Do you remember these? Like, I don't know. I think that it will take more research than I can do in a quick Google. Maybe if you have asked the question and then type like Reddit with it or something, you'll get an answer. Or if you like look at this page and then Google for like the ones that were before. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Feel that localizing this pack is still only going. Target. Trying to skim to see if it anyone says anything about that. Speaking of Animal Crossing, no, I'm just kidding. This is Animal Crossing. This is Maple Store music. These are posters from 3 days ago, so that's why I'm going these. Watch cozy video game trailer. What the cards to in each game really sums up New Horizon. New Leaf, villager visit town, dedicated campsite area, custom colored RV. In said RV, you can order the unique furniture from a catalog. The villager can also move you to town. New Horizons. Here is a poster. They were so okay. What exactly are these, or what do they do? They were an exclusive set of amiibo cards only previously released in Japan. In New Horizons, they gave you posters of highlighted summary of characters. Previous new games, New Leaf would let you invite the character. Is that the answer? Do they not give you access to furniture and stuff shown on the cards? Not in New Horizons, sadly. I feel like they only did posters as the cards would be much obtainable to not unless you import them. You have all 50? Jesus. So it's just the poster? I don't know. Anyway, there you go. There's a little something something. A little something something. There was something I wanted to pull up actually though, that is not here. Oh, let's just do this. I hate this type of puzzle. So we'll mess around for like 20 minutes and see. But this is one of those games where you have, so you move the tiles and that's pretty much it. You move the tiles in a grid and you want to order them from 1 to 15. I hate these type of puzzles because I'm too lazy to actually think that many turns ahead. All 400 from base Animal Crossing Amiibo and the special Japan Isabella and DJ KK Easy. What? That sounds like a lot of things. Sounds like a lot of things. I feel like that's a lot. Maybe I could be wrong, but okay. So what do I do? Oh. I hate these puzzles because I don't like to think about it. Oh god, why am I doing this? There we go. Oh, I forgot about 6. Whoops. So it's 9, 10, 11. So... Oh, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, I'm stupid. Wait, I'm actually good. Wait, I'm actually good. Yo, that was pretty solid. That was pretty solid. Take it. I'll take it. First try. Got there. Look away from my screen for 20 seconds. Not bad at all. Maybe we'll just cut it a little early. I don't know. I feel like there was something I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, I already talked about the Dizzy thing from yesterday. That was weird. Saturday was a weird day. No, I only did it because someone asked me to, basically. And I said I hate these puzzles because I'm usually bad at them. But that wasn't that bad. I did pretty decent there, I feel like. I feel like I did pretty decent there. Pretty decent. Do we do one showdown to end the stream? We do a showdown to end stream. I think we do. Maybe 2. Get nice and salty before I go to bed. Nice and salty before sleep. See you tomorrow. You ain't up for the Pokemons. Fair enough. Yeah, we're just kind of chatting. I think they're gonna, I think I just want to switch out straight up, actually, to Skarmory. Resist the fake out, keep my sash up, get some spikes. I don't think there's anything she can really do unless she taunts, which she could do, but she just U-turns. Okay, Alakazam. I'm trying to think, are they gonna Focus Blast or are they going to Psychic? Not really sure. Not really sure. What up, Vicious? Or you're waving goodbye, my bad. I don't really have anything good with special defense here. Especially because then he'll just Psychic it. So I feel like I don't know what I want to do here. Okay, he did Psychic. Okay, Beedrill. That's probably not bad. Let's see what he does. This song is a little aggressive, but... I could do a lot of things here. I could, okay, so he's breaking up. Now the question is, do I go for the bird? I think or I could Whirlwind again. Yeah, let's just kill him. I think he's gonna die. Yeah. Obviously I take some good damage there, but Alakazam's back. He did Psychic last time. Kinda wanna go Metagross, but... yeah, let's just do it. Resist Reno. do my agility. He might have a focus blast here, which would be good, but not really much else I can do about it, I don't think. So I think agility is fine. Chabak. Probably has earthquake, but so do I. I also have psychic, so let's do that. Sure. That's okay too. Let's meteor mash. Of course I miss. Of course I miss the mash. I'm gonna meteor mash again then, because it's a chance to raise my attack. Yeah. Payback? Nah. There's your wish. And do I earthquake? When am I going to play the game you showed earlier? Which game? Electronic Super Joy? Okay. I'm gonna earthquake now. I don't think he might try to fake out, but I think I'll be okay with that. I think I live. Lynch, sure. Now, do I headbutt? I think I do. Sucker punch. Okay. Alright. Now the question is, do I go here and set up rain? 64, you buy and open it? Oh, yeah, no, not quite yet. U-turn, sucker punch. This might be a bad idea, but we'll see. I feel like the last move's probably return. I don't think it'll be enough to kill. Sure. Wonder what move they have. Glare. Okay. Or for alligator. Okay, I think I'm just going to whirlwind regardless, because yeah, decent chance he's doing that. Get him out. Get some of that. Whirlwind? Yeah, just gonna keep whirlwinding, I feel like. We know what everything he has. We're kind of really only scared of the Alakazam and the Feraligatr. Oh, this is great. Get him out. Perfect. Just gonna keep whirlwinding. No reason for me to attack here because I'm intimidated anyway, so just gonna keep whirlwinding. He was maybe hoping for a paralyze at some point. I guess that's probably what he's going for. But I got 3 layers of spikes. So I'm just gonna do it again. He's gonna hope for a para. Man, I'm not getting parried at all. That's kind of unlucky. That's kind of unlucky. Life orb? Not life orb. My attack is so low. Alright, well, I think we got this one in the bag. Nice. I think we are good to go. So he's got Feraligatr left. So I'm just gonna Brave Bird. Actually, I should switch probably. I should have switched the first turn. See if he can kill. He can. Okay, but he's life orbed up. The Plusle does have a sash, actually, so we're fine. We're actually, this is actually game. This is actually GG. Oh? Alright, we got a healthy 32 points from that. Now we're at 1400. I think that's a good one to... I think I'm gonna take that win and get the hell out. We're back in the 1400s, boys. Back in the 1400s. You know, I hope people thought today was alright. Yeah, taking that W and running for sure. I will show off the package again. I guess RPB kind of left, so he missed it maybe, but I don't think Havens was here. I think it was basically just Vicious, but a fairly rare, I think. Even if it's not the most rare. I've never seen it on eBay until I saw this and got it. That looks like a casino game for the N64. Some slot machines, basically, is what it looks like. And it's in great condition. Great condition. So very happy with that one. Yeah, I need to figure out how to make, so my capture card is supposed to be able to, I think, to work with like normal VGA, composite, whatever it's called, stuff. So like it should be able to work with Wii, GameCube, N64, etc. But I don't think I have the correct, I don't think I have whatever the cables are for it that's needed. So, huh? I need to figure it out, but I've needed to figure that out for years. I haven't gotten around to it. A couple things that I am working on, since it's just a few of you here, I think we'll do a little bit of a spoil session. I spent some time kind of doing some research to set up a potential Mario Party game with multiple people involved. Still need to test it, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track. And so that would be like a full 4-player session, which would be ideal. And then, what is, why is there like a little bit of, oh, never mind. What is this? What am I seeing behind the webcam? Oh, that's what it is. Sorry. I got distracted. Oh, what I also want to do is, I think it's time that we go, I think today, I'm calling it. I'm calling it because I gotta call it at some point, right? Wrong one. Boom. Officially, I'm calling it not winter anymore. No more wintertime scene. We out of the winter, baby. So yeah, that I'm making that call. And yeah, I think we'll just call it a couple minutes early. It's fine. We don't always have to go exactly till 9. It's fine. That said, working on videos and things. Who knows what the future holds? I don't really. I have things that I could say, but I don't want to say them because I don't know what. I don't want to say things that I'm not sure about right now. So, that being said, how are we having these repeats? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going the end of stream song anyway. End of stream song anyway, right, boys? You almost said RIP winter, but fuck the cold. Well, the reason that I'm scared to make the call is because whenever you make the call, then like the next week you get snow, right? That's like how it works. If you put the snowblower away, put the shovels away, that's when it snows again. That's how it works. So, but anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for PAD. Otherwise, in Discord and such. I had fun today. I mean, we kind of did some stuff not... Usually Tetris on a non-event weekend kind of thing isn't standard, but it was nice to revisit, I guess. I don't know, I kind of just was in the mood a little bit. Showing off the package was good. I liked, Havens wasn't here for it, but the first hour we did some... was challenging chat with some questions about choosing one thing versus the other. I liked that. That was a fun topic. And yeah, then we kind of messed around for a little while. It was a good time. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good Sunday evening and such. And yeah, I guess that's it, fellas. Bye-bye.